get back on the road. Last time we said that we're running it up. Somehow again now we broke. Looks like we right back to stacking it up. We've been at this for a long time. We don't need nobody co-sign. Brother, we just gotta lock in. Already know that it's go time. Look out for me, like how I look out for you. Don't trust no one. I don't trust nobody new. Everybody gotta move. You gotta watch how they walk in. I don't got nothing to prove. You better watch how you talk to me. I don't wanna crash out. That's why we don't got shit. Always wanna spaz out. Always on that young shit. All of my niggas on go. They love the road. They never giving it up. How long is this gonna go? I didn't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somehow again that we broke. Looks like we right back to stacking it up. We've been at this.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good, chat?
We just gotta lock in. Already know that it's no time. I don't wanna tell your ass again. Do not fuck with that bitch. She is not your friend. Everybody trying to.
Hey man, we about to be reacting to this new druski video. You feel me?
I know that's what you did, fuck nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Eternity, Delano, Tony, Brandon. Yes, sir. This is not a cult too soon. Hey, we don't know. Hey, what's good, Obi? Gucci. Yes, sir. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Brandon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sauce Man, what's good? Yes, sir. Thank you, Delano. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to be reacting to Druski's newest series, Could Have Been Love. If you've seen his Could Have Been records, you know that stuff is hilarious. Where it's basically like America's Got Talent, but hood edition. Very funny stuff. And he looks like he's starting a new series called Could Have Been Love. And I'm excited to watch it. Drop the song. I know. I need to drop it. I just need to make a cover art. I might have to just draw one, bro. Because, like, coordinating with somebody to take pictures is just so difficult now, you know, with the kids and all that and all the work I'm trying to do on YouTube and all that. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make an animation. Bro, I am almost done with the animation. I promise you animations, plenty of animations on the way. I'm back, bro. I am back to normal. I am no longer insane. I've regained my sanity, and I'm back to being an artist, and I'm gonna come back and like drop bangers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited about that. This video is almost done, so just hold tight. I'm gonna try and knock out some more today in regards to animating. Might even do a little animated on stream for y'all, because I have to reanimate some of the beginning portion of the animation. Why? Because when I just started this animation, I was super rusty, bro. And so, like, as the animation progresses, it gets better and better and better. And now it's to the point where I feel like the, you know, closer to the middle and end is so much better quality-wise than the beginning. And so I want to, like, kind of go back now that I got the rust off and reanimate some of the beginning sequences. I don't want to animate anything where you can hear audio because I don't want to spoil it for you. But towards the end, you know, I might let some of y'all call up and we can chop it up and talk about whatever. No debates, you know what I'm saying? Look, you can either fuck with me or you don't. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's really, that's it, bro. Those are your two options. You feel me? But I'm not into, like, I ain't trying to debate you on you. Some of my best friends, some of the people I love the most are religious people and Christian people, right? I just don't hold back when I give my opinions. You guys know that about me. When have I ever, like, you know what I'm saying, try to sugarcoat it? And I know for a lot of people it feels like, a 180. But that's just because, man, it's just been in the background for so long. And now that it's out the bag, I'm just like, it's kind of like I got off the restraints, you know what I'm saying? But the people who know me, the people in real life, like none of this is like even news to them. So yeah, so that's really all it is, bro. It's either you fuck with me or you don't. And if you don't, the unsubscribe button is right there, bro. You feel me? Anyway, we are going to keep it pushing. So couple things on the to-do list. We're going to watch this video by Druski. We're going to let some of y'all call up, and we are possibly might even do a little bit of animated on stream. Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to LGK, man. How's the fam? Fam's great, bro. 100K by the end of the year, my guy. My guy, you already know what it is, bro. I love that. And it's so funny, bro, because, sometimes you got to take one step back to make two steps forward. You feel me? And it's so funny how the goalpost always moves for, certain kinds of people when they want to judge something, for people who think they're tapped in with the spiritual, because they're going to look and say, oh, boom, you about to fall off. You're going to lose your audience, da-da-da. And then when the opposite happens, they go and say, oh, well, he sold his soul to Satan. And that. Oh, wait, didn't God tell you I was going to fall off? Now why you switching it up and say, oh, Satan put me on? It's like, nah, bro. At the end of the day, it's just you, bro. You're the person who decides what happens to you in this life. You are the hero in your story. You are player one, bro. And the stories that you tell yourself shape the reality around you. Right? If you tell yourself that, it's over, then it's over. And if you tell yourself it's just the beginning, then it's just the beginning. And that's a very powerful mindset to have. Not a lot of people ever learn how to do that. And that's why they stay trapped, constantly worrying about what other people think. So, yes, sir. Young Don read the Quran? No. I am never going to become a Muslim. I promise you that. No, it's never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? There are deconstruction books for Islam as well. You should check some out. On private them lives, I like watching them back. This one for sure is going to stay public. I can promise you that, because we're not getting in any debates with people. You feel me? I'm not doing any debates. I'm not doing any debates, but all right. So, Don, are the dreads making a comeback? Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Right now, I'm definitely growing on at the top. I know y'all see the curls coming in. But no plans for dreadlocks or anything like that. But no plans to like I want the top to be curly. You feel me? Get a little bit of swag back with the haircut. That's another thing, man. Cutting off your hair. This is a form of, now if you like rocking short hair, that's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I look good with short hair, and most dudes look clean with short hair. But just understand that your hair is a part of your identity. That's why look at anime. They will draw all these niggas to look exactly the same in the face, but just give them different hair is a whole different character. Have you ever seen them do that thing where they like take Goku's face and Vegeta's face? They're like almost identical, but Goku's hair and Vegeta's hair are incredibly different, and so they look like completely different people. It's a major part of your identity. And it's also why every powerful character, maybe not every powerful, but especially when it comes to the divine, when it comes to gods, they're always depicted with long hair, including Jesus, right? Including Jesus. Long hair and just healthy hair in general. It's not that it has to be long, it's healthy. Healthy hair, a full head of hair exudes youthfulness and virality. And a beard exudes masculinity and wisdom. And so that's why Jesus has both. He has long hair and a beard, because it exudes both, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So does Zeus, you feel me? And Poseidon and all these other gods. But yeah, well, Kratos is bald. So but he maxed out on the strength and masculinity vibes. Do you play Arkham games? I'm down. Okay, all right. Kai with a 10, he says, if deconstruction books invalidate the faith, then wouldn't books opposing them do the same to deconstruction? Doesn't that show bias with no real reason? No. So essentially, both sides are making an argument for one topic. It's just up to you to decide which sounds more convincing, right? Like, for instance, let's say, I don't know, you walk into a room and a dog, you go home and there's a puppy in your room. And then someone comes to you, like, you're like, how did this puppy get in my room? You're like, oh, I think it climbed through the window, but the window is locked, right? Or someone says, oh, it magically must have appeared in your room, and that's the only argument you have. It's like, all right, you might not necessarily believe it, but it's the only thing you got to work with if you have no other explanation. But then if you find out, oh, someone comes and say, oh yeah, no, I brought the puppy in your room, all of a sudden the other explanation, like it coming through your window or whatever, now sounds incredibly ridiculous. And the thing is, we're so far removed from a lot of these stories in these books. You're just taking it on faith. You're just taking someone's word for it that these things happen. Like, really, how do you know that? Just pick an event from the New Testament. How do you really know that happened? You don't, but you're taking it on somebody's word, and you're taking it on this idea that there is history and a lot of people believe it, and yada yada yada. All these deconstruction books do is they give you the other side of the argument to explain these events, and so that's all it is, man. It gives you another argument, but it gives you an argument from an educated place. A lot of these books that I recommend, these are written by people who used to be pastors, people with master's degrees and PhDs in biblical studies. You feel me? And so it's not just a guy. It's not some angry, fat, sweaty atheist in a basement somewhere, just like rage typing. These are dudes. Most of them were Christians way longer than I was a Christian. Some of them were pastors, know how to speak Greek and Hebrew, was in the faith, went on missionary trips and all that. But, cognitive dissonance is a bitch, bro. And so, yeah, they evaluate the history and the arguments and all that. And then they write books and give you another perspective. And so that's all I'll say. Where that's concerned. Yeah. Why did you private your last stream? Because I had to. Don, you look like Amen and Thompson. I don't know how you say Usar Thompson. They're NBA players. Well, I am black. Track name. This one is called Stacking It Up. Yeah, same thing with my aunt. She deconstructed from Mormonism. Yeah, that's a big one. The beard was horrendous, but do you have thoughts on growing it back? Oh, you hated the beard? My wife hated that beard, bro. Like, you get used to something when you see it every day. So I think she's like, she got used to it eventually. But once I shaved it off and we did like a before and after, like it looked at, I was going about my business, doing my shit. And then one day I pulled up like an old video where the beard was in full effect. And she was like, good Lord. She was like, please don't, not again. And it's true. And it's not that you can't have a beard and look good, but you got to have it groomed. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be well groomed and well maintained. And I was growing out a big old Jesus beard, bro. It was cool, though, to know that I can do that. It was cool to know that I have the capabilities of doing that. And that tells me by the time I'm like 40 or 50, I'll be able to grow like a real like monk type beard if I ever needed to. I don't see myself doing anything like that, though. I'm real dialed in on aesthetics and looks maxing and all that. As cringe as that sounds in terms of the terminology, basically like looking as good as possible for the rest of your life, bro. Why the fuck not, bro? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes will say that's cringe. The same dudes who will say looks maxing is cringe are the same dudes that keep pointing out that, like, certain YouTubers are too fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to drop names just to be polite, but there are certain YouTubers that, you know what I'm saying, their weight have nothing to do with the video, but dudes is always in the comments talking about how fat they are. So everybody cares, bro. Everybody really does care at the end of the day. Very few people can rock a beard well. Some people are better with a clean face. Most people are better with a clean face, to be real with you, which is why pretty much all politicians have a shaved face. Take a look at it. I know the vice president, he rocks a little stubble, but even that, he keeps it real low, which they say supposedly the stubble look is the best look for attraction for women. They say the stubble look is the best look. Me personally, though, I think for me, the mustache and goatee, that I've tried it all, bro. I've tried the full beard. I've tried the stubble. I've tried the goatee with the stubble. I think for me, just the clean cheeks with the beard and the mustache, I feel like that's my, like, best form. I need some more family vlogs and gym videos. Funny thing is, I was just vlogging today. Full on beard for me. I can't pull off mustache and goatee. Some dudes rock the beard real good, man. Some dudes rock the beard real well. You know what it is for me? My face. My face is too wide for a full beard. You know what I'm saying? It's also too wide, I think, for a full head of, I'm already 6'5". I already got a big head, bro. And so if I have a full head of dreads or a full beard, it just makes me look like a fucking block, bro. Like a cinder block is on my shoulders. And so when I got the fade on the side, grow out the top, the beard, it kind of balances it out. Yeah, it's crazy. You rocked the bleach hair from years ago. Yeah, I don't know if I could do the bleach hair again. I don't think that's me for real, but I do feel like Chris Brown pulls it off. I feel like Chris Brown pulls it off. So I don't know. What about Farmer Don with the overall? Farmer Don was psycho. You guys don't get it. I know it's heartbreaking, bro, for some people. Like, especially if you met me as Young Don Reborn, people are like some of y'all have known me for like 8 years, bro. You feel me? So it's like we're family. And so I imagine, see me the same way my actual family and friends saw me. Is like, okay, Don is doing something right now. This is interesting. Let's see where this goes. But, I understand if you met me in like religious zealot mode and now it's like, oh, you're just like a different person. It's like, I just let go of that shit, bro. And yeah, I had all these like bad fucking stupid ideas that came with religious fundamentalism, because religious fundamentalism seeks to strip you of your identity, right? And so that's why in that mindset, there's a lot of like, oh, you shouldn't care about how you dress or how you look. You should cut off your hair. It's the same thing they do in the military. They put everyone in uniform and shave their heads. Why? It's to strip you of your individuality and make you just a part of the hive mind that is the military. It's the same thing with religion, with fundamentalist religion. That's why you go to church, everyone's dressed the same, right? All the men in like fundamentalist conservative settings, all the men, suit and tie, dress shirt, slacks, dress pants, or dress shoes. You feel me? And short hair. That's what it is. All a uniform. So, yeah. Bro was just a normal dad that liked woodworking. Farmer Don was before Insane Don? No. Yeah. Farmer Don was like, which Farmer Don was when I went and lived in a cabin, bro. I went and lived in a 1-bedroom cabin with my entire family like a fucking psycho. Jesus Christ. No pun intended. You don't think there was any benefits of being Christian or not really? Mm, good things. Look, I'm the kind of person who knows how to make lemonade out of lemons. You feel me? So I can look at any situation and find a silver lining. And so when I look back at my Christian journey, I mean, it did influence me to get married and have kids. And that was some of the best decisions of my life, right? I picked a real good woman, got lucky because in hindsight, I realized I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when it comes to selecting a wife. I knew how to pull a girl, but I really didn't know what I was doing in terms of selecting a wife. I knew a little bit, but now I'm so much wiser. Like I could give my son so much better counsel than what I had. And so I just kind of got lucky, that it worked out with this actually being what I think is a real good woman for me. And then my kids, they're wonderful, they're smart, they're beautiful, all of that. And that a lot of that came out of becoming a Christian. It's quite possibly if I never started to go down that path of conservatism and religiosity, I probably would have just stayed a fuckboy, bro. And I would have just missed out on these immense blessings and yeah, got having kids out the way real early. Not saying that my wife and I won't have any more kids, but that fucking bullshit mindset of like, oh, you're just supposed to be machine gunning out kids, like it says in the Old Testament, right? Be fruitful and multiply. I'm not subscribing to that anymore. So my wife and I are not in a rush to have more children. We want more, but we're not in a rush at this point in time. And so, but if we don't end up having any more kids, we already got 3. You feel me? By our 20s, we had 3. No. Yeah. 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 Whilst we were still in our 20s, she's still in her 20s, but I just turned 30. Have you changed your position on abortion? It's funny. Yes and no. Yes and no. I guess I've just leaned a little more liberal because when I was a Christian, I was already still kind of on the fence when it comes to rape. If a woman gets assaulted, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was still kind of on the fence. I would say theoretically, I would say, oh, no abortion in any situation. But I said no abortion in any situation, but I also said I wouldn't judge a woman if she got assaulted like that. All the worse if it's like a minor, like a little girl, a teenager girl or something like that, and she got pregnant, I would not judge that chick at all. You feel me? Or that family at all. But I still was of the mindset of like, yeah, but me personally though, I wouldn't encourage an abortion if that happened to someone close to me. I would, if anything, suggest that I help raise the kid. But I also wouldn't try to get in the way if that girl or that woman or that family member felt like that was what was best for them. Then it was just such a like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm fully there. Like, of course. Yeah, if a girl gets, R-worded, I really do need to get better at censoring myself for these streams. If a girl gets R-worded, then yeah, go right ahead if that's what you want to do. And if she doesn't want to do it, that's cool too. If for whatever reason she doesn't want to do it, that's cool for her. Yeah. Do you still think women shouldn't work? No, not at all. Like, I mean, if you want to do the homeschooling, stay-at-home wife thing, if and you have the money to do that as a man and you want to do that, then yeah, sure. Great. But I do believe that, like it's perfectly fine if a woman goes to work. I believe that's perfectly fine. And the reality is, for most people, that is not an option. That's not like a choice. Like the woman has to work. Most households, because the wealth gap and the wealth divide is becoming so crazy, most households need 2 incomes. And the beautiful thing, again, finding the silver lining to shitty situations, because of COVID, there are a lot of opportunities for women to work from home. So, yeah, I think that's the most ideal. If a woman can work from home, she can bring in some money but stay in the house, I think that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the man is super breaded up and is able to comfortably take care of everything, then, if he doesn't require his wife to work or ask her to work and she doesn't want to work, well, that's cool. Great for them. How do you feel about about still homeschooling your kids? I think homeschooling is great. And for me, I am prioritizing education. So if I think that we can pull off giving them a top tier education at home and giving them a rich childhood experience and still having them involved in recreational activities where they get to build relationships and have fun with other kids, then I think that's the best situation. But if you know what I'm saying, if it means they're getting a lower quality of education and a lower quality of a childhood experience being homeschooled than they would if we send them to a good private school or public school, depending where you live. If you live in a really nice place, even public schools are as good as some private schools. So it just depends on where you are. But then we would just send them to school. But I have no hangups about school because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Social skills need to be learned at school. I don't think they need to be learned at school because we all know awkward people at school, right? We all remember awkward people from class and all that. So it's not like a guarantee that just because you go to school, you're going to develop social skills. The vice versa is true. There are many people who are raised, homeschooled that are very charismatic and personable. And so especially if you have siblings and you still go to the park or things of that nature and interact with other kids, you're still going to develop social skills. But yeah, having that variety. Don, can we get those old animations you deleted? Go to my animation channel. They're all up there, man. Pretty much. Yeah, every animation has been unprivated. That's actually why I accidentally dropped that one animation that I had to take back down. That old animation. It was never supposed to go up. I never posted it initially intentionally because after it was done, I was like, I don't really like this. And so I didn't post it. But that only happened because I was mass unprivate in my animations. So go check them out. Not all of them. Which one's missing? How do you feel about the LGBT or LGTV? I have no opinions, negative opinions about these people. I think that they should live their lives, bro. Live their lives. I don't care. You see, when you no longer believe that there's this angry authoritarian God that's going to kill people and burn them in hell forever for doing that thing, that was the only reason. What other reason would I have for having feelings against these people? But that these people are, what I'm saying, evil because a 2,000-year-old book told me so. So, yeah. They've never bothered me. They've never done any harm to me. They've never bothered me. In fact, the only interactions I've ever had with people from that community in real life have all been positive. That's a fact. They've all been positive. I've never had a negative experience interacting with one of these people. Now, is that to say that there aren't bad people in that group? 1,000%. But guys, there are pastors that molest children. You do know that, right? There are bad people in every group. So yeah, demonizing an entire group just because you can point to some people in that group doing bad things is fucking stupid. So yeah. Why did you stop doing animations? So I started doing the Christian thing, right? I started doing the Christian thing. I started my Christian channel. And I wanted to bring the word of Jesus to that channel, but it was such a big channel. I really wanted to wait. I wanted to wait till I felt super sure that I had this shit figured out. And the doctrine just kept changing. I kept finding contradicting theologies in the Bible. Now, of course, a fundamentalist Christian would say there are no contradictions in the Bible. I don't know how else you explain all these denominations. That's the only logical way. That that's why it's like this. It's because there are contradicting doctrines, and whichever doctrine you prioritize, that's what you're going to believe in, and you're going to rationalize and explain away all the others. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible clearly teaches free will in some sections, and it clearly teaches Calvinism in other sections, you know, predestination and fatalism. And that's because of all the various influences historically that played a role on the authors of the books in the Bible. You know, fatalism, destiny, that kind of philosophy had started to become very popular around the time of the writing of the New Testament amongst the Romans, right? And so that clearly influenced whoever wrote the book of Romans. Now, I'm not sure if that's one of the 7 authentic letters of Paul, but it might be. Yeah. Did you know there was pastor jobs on Indeed? Really? Oh, wow. He'll be back. I won't. Trust me, I won't. That's like saying I'll believe in Santa Claus again. That's really what it's like for me. Do you think there is nothing to it, that it's all a lie? When you say all a lie, what do you mean? Like, no, I think there are aspects of it that are true, but yeah, I don't believe in the overall story. Yeah, it's mostly mythology. From cover to cover, most of it is mythology. That's the best way of describing it. It's mostly mythology. Bald Dawn? Yeah, that was another part. Y'all remember when I shaved my fucking head? Jeez. Do you think an afterlife is possible? 1,000%. I don't know what happens when we die. I just don't believe it's what we see written in certain stories. Get your dreads back? Nah. Well, we'll see. How does your wife feel about the change? My wife and I are in a really good place. Will you still be making music? 100%, man. I got music on the way. I just got so many different little things going on right now, man. I for sure need to do this, and I will get it done. How do I find a good wife? Okay. So I now believe finding a good wife is actually a lot easier than I did before when I was a Christian, but there still are things you have to look out for. The 2 biggest things. One, your wife needs to be genuinely, like, attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Your wife needs to be genuinely attracted to you sexually, physically, intellectually. That's the best thing. Like, she's got to be into you. You got to feel like, man, this girl's into me. It shouldn't feel like you're wrestling her to like you. You hear stories about that where the chick didn't like the guy, and then after a while he grew on her and all that. I suppose relationships like that can end up successful, but I would never chance it. I think you want a girl that's like real happy to be with you, a girl that's infatuated with you. So you want to start with that as the base. Then I would say you want somebody who is, I would say you want somebody who is very open-minded to counseling, right? Like, from a mental health professional. You want somebody who is very open-minded to counseling. And I don't just mean like, oh, going and finding a Christian marriage counselor or something like that. Like an actual psychologist. And there are Christian psychologists who allow their academic training to dominate how they give advice. And so that's good. See, Christians aren't bad people. Religious people aren't bad people. I love all kinds of people. There are atheists and agnostics that I know I could not fucking stand, bro. And there are Christians and Muslims and religious people that I absolutely love. Um, if I come across as angry or hurt when I'm talking about the religious stuff, when I go on those like talk about, it's because there is anger and hurt underneath. I don't want to get into now. It's not why I deconverted. That's a part of the reason I don't talk about my experience, because I don't want to rob people of the intellectual challenge of exploring these arguments from skeptics. Because maybe if they're having a negative experience in religion, right? If they are becoming neurotic, if they are constantly doubting themselves, constantly worried about if they're meeting God's standard, if it feels heavy, if it feels burdensome, that was my experience with religion, then I would say you are a prime candidate to explore this deconstruction material. Because personally, I don't believe this shit's real anyway. And so you're kind of killing yourself over nothing. And so I know that when you talk about the negative aspects of your religious journey, people kind of write off your deconstruction or write off your deconversion as, oh, that's just church hurt. He's just mad, he's just sad or whatever. But, there's also a part of me that like gets a little irritated by the fact that I almost wasted what I believe is wasted my life doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy when I think about it. Like a lot of these books written by people who deconverted, that's one of the biggest things they say. Like these pastors who were pastors for 30 years and gave it their whole life, they feel like they wasted their life, being obsessed with this thing. Yeah, but point is, I have nothing against religious people or anything like that. There are a lot of really good religious people in the world, a lot of real tolerable or tolerant people, and they're not bigoted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they may hold on a little bit too much to some real backwards views. Like they might not be a full-blown bigot, but they still harbor some degree of negative feelings towards, let's say, gay people, or they might hold on to some views that are a little bit backwards when it comes to other aspects as well. Science, medicine, things of that nature, things that can be real detrimental to you if you don't think there's any legitimacy to it. Guys, I mean, people are saying, oh, Don's crashing out. But bro, look at me. Nigga, I'm not slowing down. I'm in a great mental place. Like, I'm in a great mental space. I'm happy. That's not just like by itself. You know what I mean? Like, I get counseling from professionals that help me to work through this shit, and it's just made me that much more just like mentally strong. I was not entertaining any of that shit as a fundamentalist Christian. I thought all you needed was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Let me put to you guys like this. Since deconverting, I have completely overcome every single addiction that I've ever had. My entire Christian journey, I was battling with nicotine. In the very beginning, I was battling with alcohol. And for as long as I can remember, I've also battled with binge eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the reason that I guess I've always gravitated towards these extreme diets as well, because I would binge eat, put on weight, not like it, and then say, okay, boom, carnivore, or boom, like long fasts and all that, and to try and remedy it. And it's all gone. Why couldn't Jesus take that away? And here's what a sick fuck, like a sick, like crazy Christian would say in response to that. Oh, God was allowing Satan to oppress you with those things, to keep you humble and keep you asking. And now that you've given over your heart to Satan, Satan has now stopped trying to oppress you with these things, to trick you and deceive you into that there is no power behind Christianity. No, the reality is that some people need professional help to get over certain things. Jesus and praying to an imaginary God is not going to help you get over that shit. There could be physiological problems. Sometimes it can because the human mind is strong. And there are things that I did overcome. Eventually, I did overcome alcohol as a Christian. Eventually, I did stop drinking alcohol. Around the time I came out of free grace, and the law of Moses, I did stop drinking. Now I'll have an occasional drink. Very rarely, I'll have an occasional drink for a special occasion. I'm not against alcohol, obviously. I'm not against anything. Moderation in everything is key. But the point is, I just felt like I always had some monkey on my back, bro. Some monkey was always on my back when I was a Christian, and now I have no monkeys on my back. And it was because I come out of fundamentalist Christianity, which is very conspiracy theorist minded, very anti-science, anti-medicine, anti-mental health. All you need is the blood of Jesus and prayer and maybe talking to Christian brethren and casting out demons and all that stuff. And I wasn't getting anywhere. And even when I wasn't doing things, even when I wasn't falling, like with, for instance, you guys don't know this, I never really made this public, but while I was a Christian, I would struggle with nicotine, right? There were large periods when I wouldn't use any nicotine. But then there were periods when I would use nicotine again. And people's, a part of why I allowed myself, I guess, is because the Christian community is split on nicotine. I literally know like Catholics and Orthodox people who smoke cigars on stream, bro. I know Christians that pop Zins. I know Christians that smoke cigarettes. And so, there was a part of me that felt like, okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world. But because Christianity for some people can turn into this like guilt, shame obsession, you're constantly looking for more ways to punish yourself. You're constantly looking for more ways to say you are dirty, you are filthy. And so you come to Christianity and you're someone who gets drunk all the time. You watch porn, you smoke weed, and you get rid of those things. And now it's like, what else do I? Well, this TV and this music, and then you get rid of those. And then, what else? Am I eating too much? Is this gluttony? And then you get rid of that. And then you say to yourself, video games. And before you know it, bro, you're a fucking psycho. Like sitting in your room, reading your Bible all day, not doing shit, scared to do anything because you're worried if it's a sign you're not truly in the faith. I know that's not what happens to everyone, but that's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I think a part of that also makes it harder for you to get over it because you become neurotic about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're hyper fixated on something, it can become more of a problem. So when you're constantly but if you take away the morality aspect of it and just let it be what it is, something you indulge in every once in a while, yeah, it might not be the best thing in the world for you, like like how pizza and fried chicken ain't the best thing in the world for you. If you indulge in it every once in a while, that's not a big deal. It's the same thing with these other things, man. Like And so, and then when you kind of take that attitude to it, you before you know it, you might just let it go. Now, me personally, I went and sought professional help, and that's what got me to get over this shit. You feel me? I went and saw a psychiatrist, and um, that helped me. A psychiatrist did for me in like 2 weeks what Jesus couldn't do in 3 years. That was my experience. Now, of course, you're going to have Christians that say, well, those two things aren't mutually exclusive. You can see medical professionals and pray to Jesus, and that's also true. That's also true. But the kind of Christian that I was, right? The fundamentalist conservative Christian, your anti-vaxxer, anti-medicine. Bro, how did I become a fucking anti-vaxxer when I was given vaccines as a child and I'm fine? Right? Like, yeah, do some people react negatively to vaccines? Yeah, probably. And you know what I'm saying? Is this something you should probably research? That would be good. And is it possible that we might be overdoing it, especially with little kids? Probably. But there's so many people who get vaccinated and they're fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get autism, they don't drop dead. And the science is legit. The science is legit. People go to school for a decade to learn this shit, bro. And they see it work. I'm bugging? Nah, bro. I'm really not. Vaccines erased polio. You're bugging. That's what you need to understand. Vaccines almost erased measles, chickenpox. I never had chickenpox in my life. My dad, he had chickenpox. And during his generation, chickenpox was very common. And I think I knew one person in my whole generation when going to school that got chickenpox. Maybe two. When my dad was a kid, lots of kids got chickenpox. Vaccines did that. Vaccines work. You know what I'm saying? And chickenpox, that virus, when you get it as an adult, I believe it becomes a disease known as shingles, which is very bad. Like, it can be very dangerous for you. It's not necessarily as harmful when you're a kid. It sucks, but I think it's easier to get over. But that same virus manifests, I believe, as shingles as an adult and can be very, very detrimental to your health. My mom saved me from ever going through that because I got the chickenpox vax as a kid. So, but I became a full-blown anti-vaxxer. Now, I'm not saying, I'm saying bring out your Froyo card and get stamped for every vaccine under the sun. I'm not saying that either. I'm saying talk to a medical professional, maybe get second opinion, and figure out what's best for you and your children. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Religious psychosis is real. Very true. Don, can you talk about how you believed you got demons cast out of you? Was it a psychological thing where you believed it so much that you thought it to be real? Were you acting through it? Yeah, I just believed it to be true. It's the power of suggestion. So shout out to Nero Knowledge, man, with 150 bombs. Seeing you deconstruct like I did, same story, is tough. For real, cognitive dissonance is too real. I read over 400 books on spirituality, the Gospels, missing Gospels, Quran, Gitas, etc. To find esoteric wisdom. Would love to connect. Respect, G. Thank you, bro. Let me see if you got a YouTube channel. Yeah, you do. All right. Oh, bro, I've actually seen your shit, bro. That's crazy. I've seen your shit, bro. Yeah, I'll hit you up, man. You got a Twitter? How should I hit you up? Thank you, bro, for that huge dono. But yeah, man, I've seen your shit. I don't necessarily I agree with everything because I'm very wary of anything that has to do with spirituality and supernatural stuff or anything like that. Um, but I do think, look, I do think that the thoughts we have are incredibly powerful. I think the thoughts we have are incredibly powerful. So, yeah. Do you plan on making more animations? I do. I do. For sure. Balance is what I was lacking. Look, it is altogether possible that if I had had a different series of events happen to me as a Christian, I would have never gotten to the place where I did, and which led to my deconstruction. Now, I do believe this is objectively true, that the mythology of Christianity is exactly that. It's a mythology. I do believe that genuinely, looking at the evidence. I think the evidence for a supernatural, for instance, the cognitive dissonance has been hidden for a while. And I know this all feels very all at once, but that's kind of how deconstruction works. Your deconstruction, people who deconstruct will tell you this. Their deconstruction started long before they were actively deconstructing. Because it's kind of like a relationship, right? When you break up with a chick, or when a chick breaks up with you, the catalyst, the thing that makes the breakup occur, it kind of feels like all at once, right? Like, oh, she cheated, or oh, he hit me. But when you take a step back, you see that there have been cracks just building up all along the way. And at the time, you didn't really acknowledge them. You kind of, like, whatever, that's just life. That's just how things are. Life isn't perfect. No one's perfect, da da da. But then that catalyst happens, and all of a sudden, you are like, I fucking hate you. I'm done with this, da da da. And then you start thinking of all the other shit too. And that's kind of what it is. Yeah, my active deconstruction only took 3 months. It only took 3 months of like reading deconstructive material. But I mean, besides the problems I was having with reconciling all the scriptures and harmonizing them, which I believe, if the Bible is truly the word of God and God wants all people to be saved and God doesn't like heresy and heretics, every layman should be able to read the Bible without any formal training and understand it clearly. And that's not a crazy idea, because that's most books. Think about it. Like, most people won't read Harry Potter and come out at the end confused about who are the good guys, who are the bad guys, who's in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, most narratives, people read them and they're not going to be just blatantly contradicting each other on, the core elements of what the book is. They might get different things from the book. They might focus more on different themes, but for the most part, if you watch a movie or read a book, a narrative, you're going to get it. Why wouldn't the God of the universe, who doesn't want to be a God of confusion, orchestrate his book in such a way? And clearly it's not because he doesn't want anybody to understand it, because your pastor wants you to believe that he understands it, right? Your pastor wants you to believe that because he went to seminary and went to university and knows how to speak Greek and Hebrew, that he understands it. And he'll help you understand it. But why wouldn't God let everybody understand it? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Mm-hmm. Got rid of spam from trolls, cleaning up chat. Dom, please look up. Here, let me Add some more mods. Don, are you keeping this stream up? Yeah, I'm keeping this stream up because it feels like the right kind of energy. Even though we are discussing it a little bit, but it feels like the right kind of energy. It doesn't matter if you don't understand it. That's good if you feel that way. That doesn't make any sense to me that a God who isn't a God of confusion would create a book that all the people who are trying to believe and follow in him can understand and agree upon. I think you see, that's a funny thing with all these types of fallacies. People learn the names of these fallacies, but they use them improperly. I'm not making any assertions about like how things have to be. I'm saying what makes sense. What makes sense is that if you are going to write a book, if that's it, this book is all there is to guide you, you would write the book in a way, like I'll give you a perfect example, right? The Trinity. Look at how much decoding had to be done in church history to come to the clean, finalized doctrine of the Trinity. Why not put a verse in the Bible, since it's such a pivotal and important concept? Why not put a verse in the Bible that explains the Trinity? You know what I'm saying? The same way how your pastor explains it to you, your pastor is not as knowledgeable as God. Why not put that in the Bible? Think about how many heretical denominations would just have vanished overnight. Like, for instance, there aren't too many denominations that don't believe Jesus was born of a virgin, right? Why? Because it just explicitly says it in the Bible. And so there is no debate. All differences in denominations is a result of a poorly compiled piece of literature. Because for the most part, everyone agrees on certain things. Name me a denomination that doesn't believe Jesus died and was resurrected. You know why? Because it just clearly says it explicitly in the Bible. Why, you know what I'm saying, don't people struggle with his virgin birth, with the fact that he was baptized in water? Because it's just so clearly there. Why not write the whole thing like that? Or why not draft a book? I also thought about this. Why not draft a book? Like, you know, instead of 66 books, if you're a Protestant, make it 67. Why not draft a book that just has like the doctrine of Christianity? Like from bottom, like this is how communion works. This is how the Eucharist works. This is how baptism works. This is how like the faith. That's what I would do. That's what I think you would do. That's what literally everybody who ever went to school to learn how to be a teacher would do, is provide clear instructions. That's what the people at IKEA do when they want you to know how to assemble a table. Don, truth isn't all or nothing. Even if you see some parts as false, that doesn't invalidate the whole. I've studied, is that Nietzsche? How do you say that name? Extensively. Wisdom comes from mastering what you study, not just studying many things. Studying many things. I wonder what you mean by that. But thank you so much, Kai, for that very amazing and generous donation, bro. You and Nero really just like fucking paid my car note this month, bro. Y'all are fucking amazing. Thank you. Niall, you still cool with Ruslan? I have nothing against Ruslan. I'm cool with Ruslan. He hasn't reached out to me in light of all of this. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm not sure. I think he might just not know how to approach me in all of this. Some people, I've heard rumors that people actually blame Ruslan for my deconstruction, and I think that's ridiculous. And people blame JP, and I think that's ridiculous. They had nothing to do with it. You know, all of there's so many opinions online. There's just so many opinions on what true Christianity is. It's so many. I missed some donos. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Okay, Mr. Wap, I used to be super religiously. What led to my deconstruction was higher education and the ability to think critically. Same, same, same. You know, I realized that I did not like understand the art of critical thinking. I think we all think critically at times. We all really think deeply about some things at times. And it's so funny. I think a lot of Christians think critically about what's inside the Bible, but they haven't really applied much critical thinking to the religion in the context of the world that they live in, the history of the world. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of critical thought has been put where that's concerned. It's like you're blind faithed into the religion, but then you become like super cerebral when it comes to dissecting doctrines and trying to understand scripture. And you know, I think if you take one step out, I think personally, I think deconstruction is going to become very popular, man. It's already growing in popularity. I think it's going to become very popular, or at the very least, progressive Christianity is going to take over the world, bro. Progressive Christianity is going to take over the world, either, you know, slowly or forcefully. And we already see that. We see women pastors. We see not requiring women to wear headdresses in most churches. We see women wearing makeup to church. We see we're no longer burning people at the stake. You know, we see Catholics and Protestants calling each other brethren in Christ. All of these things are steps towards liberalizing Christianity. And it's going to continue to happen, I think. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think fundamentalist Christianity is, and Islam too, fundamentalist Islam, just the amount of access to information, you know. Gucci binoculars with the 10 piece. I think we just fall in love with the thought that God is actively trying to interact with us and that he died for us, when in reality he probably just made us to live and it isn't too deep. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, people just jump and think I assert that there is no God. I don't assert that there is no God. But I also don't call myself a theist. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in a God. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't pretend to know. I'm not really stressed to know. All I know is that I am, and that I'm here, and that I enjoy living life. Like, I enjoy the experience of going through life, and that if you do certain things, bad things happen to you. If you do certain things, good things happen to you. And so that's what I'm focused on. Whatever happens when we die will happen. What I am fairly confident about, though, is that the God character of Yahweh is mythology. Just like Zeus, just like Dionysus, just like all these other characters that have, at one point, people were sacrificing their children to these people. Think about that. That's how real people in the past thought these characters were, that they were willing to kill their own children in sacrifice to them. And now you would be hard pressed to find a single person probably on the planet that believes in these characters. You know what I'm saying? History has a way of repeating itself. So, yeah. Don watches anime? No, I don't watch anime. Don, can you please react to the his name's Zeus, right? Or Zeiss? Bilu Gideon debate? Yeah, I saw a piece of that. Okay. Was there any reason that made you want to continue believing a lot of your walk? I mean, I just believed. I never questioned the faith. Once I got in it, no matter what happened, no matter what bad things happened, I never questioned the legitimacy of Christianity. I just questioned my understanding. I chalked it up to bad actors and bad people at times. I chalked it up to, me not having studied enough or whatever. Or I chalked it up to, for whatever reason, God wants me to make these missteps to teach me something, to use me in another way in the future. I never entertained, maybe this shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even like dive into it. Like I didn't say, oh, I want to deconstruct. You feel me? I missed a donation. All right, let's see here. Like it just kind of happened, bro, through a series of events. Don, what is your worldview now? I'm a naturalist. That's my worldview. If I had to condense it down to any one thing, I would say I'm a naturalist, which means that I believe that the things we see occurring in the world are the result of natural phenomena happening in the world. I do not attribute any occurrences of anything to any form of supernatural intervention. I do not believe in an invisible spiritual realm. And yeah, so that's what I think about reality. Now, could there be a supernatural spiritual realm? Yes, for sure there could be. That's what people need to like recognize. Like there's this very wrong-headed idea about what atheism is, that atheism is is knowing there is no God, right? But it's not. It is not believing in a God. It's like how I don't believe in Bigfoot, right? I don't believe in why? Because I don't have any evidence for it. So it's not something I walk around thinking is real because I haven't been given a reason to think that it is real. Everything that's ever happened to me in my life can be explained by natural occurrences. And so, yeah, like I had this thought, right? This is a thought experiment. Imagine you die and then you get to heaven and there's God and you meet God and it's Allah, right? It's Allah. Let's just say, let's humor the Muslims for a second, and it's Allah. He's God. And then you're like, oh damn, I thought it was Jesus. I thought this was whole, yeah, and supposedly I think you would see Jesus too, right? In Islam. But yeah, anyway, right? Oh damn, I was so sure it was Yahweh. And then he asks you, like, what made you think it was Yahweh though? Like what exactly was the evidence, the concrete evidence that made you certain that it was Yahweh? Because just as you might say, oh, well, I prayed for good things and good things happened. But you're like, but good things happen to Muslims, right? Yeah. You think all good things come from God, right? Yeah. Okay. So why is it not possible that the real God is Allah? And when good things happen to you when you pray, that's just the mercy of Allah upon you. You feel me? Now, let me be clear. I think Islam is mythology just as much as Christianity. I mean, all of the Abrahamic faiths are based off of what I believe to be, for the most part, fictional characters. Moses, Abraham, all of that. So I'm just doing a thought experiment with you. Because that's what the Christian would say. When a Muslim prays for something good to happen, they have a sick father and they pray for that father and the father gets better. The Christian would say, even though you're praying to Allah, Yahweh, who is a good and loving God, has mercy upon you and still blesses you, right? God makes the rain fall on the just and the unjust. That's what the Christian would say. So if all you have to work with is, man, there were times when I prayed and, my prayers were answered, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily Yahweh. It could be Allah, it could be Zeus, it could be it could be just some other God that's just answering your prayer. What made you think for sure that it's Yahweh, that it's Jesus, that it's all that. What do you have to present? Maybe we're different people. Maybe you have different experiences. But when I thought about it, I was like, I don't really have anything. I just have faith. I have trust. I'm trusting in this book, in these stories. Yeah, man. So young Dante Muslim, that would be hilarious. No, guys, look, one of the problems with Islam, which is a problem in Christianity and Judaism as well, is that there's just evidence of things that we think are objectively immoral being normal in the Quran, right? So, like, for instance, the prophet sleeping with a 9-year-old. I think you'd struggle to even find a Muslim that would say that that's okay today, right? That would say, oh, like, I would allow my 9-year-old daughter to marry a 30-some-year-old man, you know? And so it's just I believe that a perfect, objectively all-knowing God would never direct or consent onto one of his prophets or one of his people engaging in something that is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think in the context of these religions, it's like they work off of objective morality. And so what's wrong and what's right should not change over time. You feel me? And I just see so many things in the Torah, in the Tanakh, in the New Testament, in the Quran, that we think are wrong today, that are okay in the past. How is that the word of God? That doesn't make sense. So, and there are other reasons too. There are plenty of things to explore, but yeah. Yeah, so that's why, like here's the thing. I understand now, just reading the comments, not believing in Bigfoot is going too far. Well, I mean, not when you stand where I stand. But what was I saying? Boy. We just finished talking about objective morality and changing morality in these holy books. Oh, yes. I was saying how it's clear to me that people believe that they need something to believe in. In fact, you hear this saying, if you don't believe in anything, you fall for everything. In my experience, it's the opposite. Because by believing in fundamentalist conservative Christianity, I fell for a lot of conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm in this naturalistic place, it's like, yeah, where's the evidence? Let's start there. Let's start with hard, repeatable, testable evidence, right? Hearsay, word of mouth, these things are unreliable. You know, they might be sufficient in certain situations, but when you're talking about structuring your life around a concept, I'm going to need something a little more concrete. So, yeah, need them animations. Thank you, Drive. Yeah, no, they coming, bro. They're coming. Have you ever been to Caribbean Carnival? If so, any stories? I actually I've never participated in a carnival in Jamaica, which is a Caribbean island I'm from. I had already moved to America by the time I was of an age my mom would even let me go to that kind of thing, because, you know, you're going to wind up on some girls and all of that. My mom wasn't trying to let me do all of that. I did get to do that a few times at, like, you know, functions, like my last, like when I was like 15, right before I moved to America. But I did go to a carnival, like a Caribbean carnival kind of thing in Florida. Once I moved to Florida, I went with some family, and that was fun. Kenny D with the 2-piece says, my B don't mean to interrupt. I'm fumble guy. Hey, thanks, Twangy with the 5-piece, and Malik H. Don, you should watch an older video called Non-Believers of Color, Atheists and Skeptics in the Black Community. You'll like it. Thank you, Malik. I appreciate that, bro. And Nero with another big crazy 100 bomb, man. Yo, dang. Nero over here dropping big stacks. That's how you know his YouTube channel is killing it, bro. That's how you know bro's YouTube channel is really turned up like that. He said, nothing can go wrong from questioning your belief system. The truth, belief either upholds or is reinforced, or a lie is broken. No religion has a monopoly on the truth. Plus, Fleece John is scarier than the devil for real. Fleece John? Huh? What's that, Nero? Fleece John. The booty bandit? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, for real. For real. That guy, he is the definition of a demon. He is the definition of a demon. Yeah. So you still think doing drugs is meaningless, sex with women, etc. is still morally wrong? So I try not to operate from a place of moralizing. This universe operates under cause and effect. When you do certain things happen. Certain things lead to suffering, a condition where people are displeased. And for the most part, doing drugs long-term leads to suffering, both for you as an individual and the people who are around you. And so I don't need to fear an angry God that's going to burn me in hell to know not to do meth or crack or to get drunk in alcohol. And reality is, as I was stating earlier, as a result of me seeking professional help from, medical professionals, psychiatrists, that stuff doesn't even appeal to me. Not that meth and crack ever appealed to me, but, there was a point in time where, like weed and alcohol and nicotine really appeal to me. And now that has been resolved. And so for a lot of people, that's what's really going on is that they're self-medicating with these substances. But there is a deeper underlying issue that if they were to go ahead and receive help, sometimes that help requires medication. But this is pharmaceutical grade medication that has been tested thoroughly, that is regulated, that is designed specifically to tackle certain issues without all of the baggage that comes with like being high on an upper or getting depressed by a downer, like, alcohol or cocaine or things of that nature. And so, and I remember the grand majority of pharmaceutical drugs are derived from plants. These aren't just weird chemicals that you're pulling out of the air. They're taking plants and isolating compounds and molecules and studying how they interact with the human body and, putting it together in medication for people once they can prove scientifically that it works. And they see that the positives outweigh the negatives. But a lot of help can also come in the form of just talking to a professional who can walk you through your own baggage, your own emotional baggage, and your own trauma. So, yeah. You got to tell me which animations you want me to unprivate, because I did unprivate pretty much all of them. If there are any that are missing, let me know and I'll circle back around. How can the clay tell the potter why you have made me this way? I want you to consider this. That's just something some nigga wrote on a piece of paper. That's what I'm suggesting to you. Right? Like, first things first, how are you certain that this is not the word of man? You know what I mean? That's first things first. So I could care less what apologetic scriptures you pluck from the Bible, because I don't put any weight in the words of the Bible. Now, are there true things stated in the Bible? Yeah. And I still consider the book of Proverbs one of my favorite books. There are some very wise things in that book. Um, but I could care less, about what Paul says in the book of Romans. The cringe story you never wanted to tell isn't on your channel. Why do people, what? I private that video before I became a Christian. I actually took that one down before I even became a Christian, because it was so cringe that even after I told it, I was like, I kind of want to take this down. It's so cringe. Kai with another crazy 100 bomb. Yo, what is going on? Y'all trying to pay rent. Y'all are trying to pay rent right now. Golly. Dang. Kai. Thank you. Questioning isn't the issue. It's how you question. If truth stands but you misinterpret it, you'll think you expose a lie. No religion has a monopoly on truth, but that doesn't mean all are equally true. Interesting, Kai. So you are acknowledging that truth can be found elsewhere, it sounds like. But, you're saying there might be one that's more true than others. Yeah. I understand. When I was religious, I think dialogue like this at one point in time, I would have found very uncomfortable and very irritating. So I understand the visceral reactions that are coming from the population. But guys, I mean, just listen to me talk. Do I sound like somebody who is manic? Do I sound like somebody who is unhinged? Like, yeah, that's the man. The worst thing I learned from it, but the worst thing I ever did was, become religious on the internet. That was the worst decision I think I've ever made in my life. I really do. Like, I'm looking at all the decisions I've ever made in my life, and I've made some real stupid decisions. But I can say hands down, the worst thing I've ever done, the dumbest, most foolish thing I've ever done was become religious on the internet, man. Truly. Truly. But that's the poison of religion, because when you come in, you don't know anything. You don't know anything, and you're told that this thing is what's going to save you from hell, and pretty much everybody around you who doesn't believe is also on the way to hell, and you could die any day. And so there is this urgency within Christianity to convert others, to save others. You know what I'm saying? To preach the gospel and tell other people about Jesus. But some things only come with wisdom. There are certain mistakes that my parents made that they made sure that I never made. And so I just have to chalk this up to there are certain mistakes that I made that by hell, come hell or high water, I will do my best to make sure my children never make. And this is one of them for sure. I want to talk to my dad. I want to take to my dad about me now being a naturalist, but he's a deacon and I ain't trying to come off as an angry atheist. Yeah. Look, I have people in my life that are religious that I care about, and I have no intention, no need, no desire to talk to them about this stuff, to you know what I'm saying? Now, I can understand if you're a child, if you're somebody's kid and they're the deacon. Here's what I would say. If you find yourself in that position, what matters is you no longer have to fear hell. You no longer have to deal with the any negative, unhealthy things that comes with fundamentalist religion. And so you can go, like, I can go to church, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, I can go and appreciate it for what it is, right? It's a human invention. It's a cultural experience. It's I was actually still going to church during my deconstruction. Like whilst I was deconstructing, and it's so funny, or it's interesting how it actually changes your perception of what is actually happening. You know, you look around and it's just people who are enjoying community and togetherness and being on the same page. And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? That is a beautiful thing. And so you can still respect your father, you can still go to church and just understand it for what it is. You don't need to take on any of the baggage, the religious baggage. Um, you got to move with wisdom. You got to be careful. And if you're in that situation, just out of respect for your dad, you know what I'm saying? Don't challenge him. Don't debate him. Don't try to convince him. Don't become rebellious. You're only going to be there for so long. Just be a good son. I know it can be difficult, easier said than done, but yeah. Oh, is it lagging a little bit for you guys? Hmm. There is still a sense of guilt. Okay, Mr. Wap with a 5-piece. On top of that, I tried my harder to prove my faith, but with all evidence pointed against it. Sorry for the typos. LOL. Yeah, man. You know, spirituality should be a personal thing. That's another thing. Why do people get so worked up about what another person believes? Why is that? Like, I suppose having your identity attached to that belief plays a huge role. But there's a part of me that thinks a lot of the people who react the most viscerally, it's because they also, I'm lagging. Okay. The stream says excellent condition. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Yeah, refresh. Okay. Trolls. And mods, please, if you feel as if anybody is trolling or anyone is being, over, this is a positive space for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone's coming in here being annoying or offensive or whatever, please feel free. You don't have to hesitate to time them out at all. I guess use a little bit of discretion before you ban somebody, but if you even have to, like, if you just kind of get like a sense that this person might have bad intentions, go ahead and time them out. Time them out 30 minutes, an hour, a day, whatever. That's fine. So you have full liberty to do that, just so you know. Don't even hesitate. Don't feel any like, oh, is Don going to be upset? You have a pass to time out whoever you want to time out. Banning, definitely only if they're like, they come in the stream and they're spamming bullshit or they're being just real toxic, then yeah, you can ban them. YouTube was messing up trying to get us off your stream. Ha. That's crazy. Yeah. Man, yeah, man, it's so funny. The Christian goalpost that keeps moving. People before I started the stream would be like, "Oh, Don, it's over for you," because of the generosity of the people in this community. This stream has already made $700, right? What are they going to say now? Oh, no. Oh, well, no. You sold your soul to Satan. This is just Satan's money now, right? Before I was supposed to be dead. Now that things are going good, they're going to say, well, of course things are going good. He turned to Satan. It's like, it's cope, bro. It's just cope everywhere you look. It can adjust to anything. It truly can. It can morph to fit any situation. Young Don, as a Christian, finds out he has cancer. Oh, this is just God testing you like Job. Young Don, the agnostic, gets cancer. This is God punishing you. Oh, can't be that God's punishing me when I was a Christian, though, right? That's the cope, man. That's why, is what it is. But you will never do the devil's work. Well, I don't believe in the devil. There is no devil. And that's another thing, man. It's like, oh, it's so crazy. We kind of got off track earlier when I was talking about how my deconstruction started before I was actively deconstructing, just things I came across and experiences that I had that were like stacking up in terms of the cracks in the faith and the things that I'm just like, oh, that's weird. There is a YouTube channel called Esoterica, I believe, and he is an expert of Jewish history, and he talks about the cult of Yahweh, right? Before it was called Judaism, before Christianity came along, the God of Yahweh existed as a Canaanite god that was the husband of Asherah. And this is all, there's a lot of historical evidence and documentation to show this. And I was just like, no, they're lying because they're from universities and Satan runs universities. Like that's all I really had to refute that. When you research the history of Yahweh, like all you really have is, oh, these people are lying because they're not Christians and they got this knowledge at a university, and the knowledge of the world is foolishness to God, and the knowledge of God is foolishness to the world. That's like literally all you have to work with. But it's like there is historical evidence here that shows the evolution. Another thing, the evolution of Satan, the concept of Satan and the devil. There is no Satan in the Old Testament. There is no Satan character in the Old Testament. If you actually listen to what the experts say on the development of Satan, I'm not an expert. I can't articulate it to you clearly enough, but just look it up. The development of Satan in Christianity, right? Because in the Old Testament, he was the adversary. He was the adversary that did the bidding of God. He worked on behalf of God. He wasn't, see, in the New Testament, he becomes a god of the world who is at odds with God, right? Who is like they're fighting almost. Like there's a war and God is going to defeat Satan. But in the Old Testament, that's not the relationship that, I can't even pronounce it. Is it Shaitan or the Satan? However they pronounce it. But, it was just, he was an angel of God and he was an adversary for humans. He was used by God. He was an obedient servant of God, used by God to do his bidding. Also wasn't the serpent in the garden. Nowhere in the Old Testament does it allude at all that Satan, the adversary, the angel that was used by God to persecute Job, is the serpent. If you just read the Old Testament, you can't walk away with that conclusion. It's not until the New Testament where now it is asserted that serpent, I don't remember, it's in one of Paul's letters, is Satan, right? And so you see that development over time. I don't believe in the devil. It's just another fictional character. Mhm. I'm agnostic theist, so I understand what you're saying. I just choose to believe there is higher power, even though I can't prove it. Yeah, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. I just personally don't see the point for me. Like, it makes no difference one way or another. Because, like, what? So what do I do? Do I talk to it? How do I know if it's listening? How do I know if it's responding? So I just don't see the point in that. I mean, I'll be real with you. I don't think when I'll die that it's the end. I don't, personally. It could be. I have no reason, I have no evidence to say what happens when we die. But personally, I just don't believe this train of consciousness just ceases. I don't know why. And I think I've always, maybe I can't say I've always believed that. I think there were times where I believed that it just goes pitch black. And of course, when I was a Christian, I believed in the resurrection. But yeah. So I'm really not afraid of death. This is the least afraid of death I've ever been. Truly. Because even as a Christian, there were times, this is how fucked up it is, bro. There are points in time during my Christian walk, and for any Christians that are still in the chat right now, I want you to do this thought experiment and tell me what happens to you. Imagine this now, right? So you die and you come before God in heaven, and he says to you, you have a sin in your life that is preventing me from letting you into the kingdom of heaven. Now, of course, if you're a free gracer, this is completely contradictory to your doctrine. You believe that repentance is not necessary, right? You can live your life however you want and get into heaven if you have faith. But that group aside, right? For everybody else, for the most part, you believe that you need to live a certain kind of way. So imagine if you come before God and God says, there is sin in your life right now, all right, at the time of your death, let's say you died right now, that is preventing me from allowing you into the kingdom of heaven. But because I am merciful, if you ask me for forgiveness right now for that thing, I will let you in. What would that thing be for you? Whenever I did that thought experiment, I could always think of something. Whenever I forced myself to do that thought experiment, I could always find something that I can reach for to say, dang. And then I would say to myself, well, if I really could come up with this, then this is something I need to repent of. And so it was just a constant, perpetual neurosis, constant, perpetual guilt and shame. The work was never done. There's always something that where you're falling short, that you think there's a probability this can be, putting something between me and God. It is a mental illness, bro. And you won't realize how much it is until, if you ever deconstruct, you are going to see how high you really climbed, how deep you really went, how dedicated you really were to this faith. And you're going to kick yourself forever feeling that you weren't really dedicated to God. Like, you'll see, it's a night and day difference, bro. Yeah, I am so far away from where I was, but I just constantly found things to like criticize my faith and doubt my faith, and doubt where I stand with God. And you know what fuels a lot of that? And a lot of people were trying to discount this in the videos I put out recently. Not unanswered prayers. Because when you read the Bible, you do see the Bible clearly, Jesus and the apostles clearly saying that if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain, you know? And I just saw throughout my whole experience that my prayers weren't very effective at doing anything like stupendous. Like anybody else, some things I prayed for and they happened. Some things I prayed for, they didn't happen. I got really good at not asking, trying to not ask for too much. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, we get on a plane. I pray that the plane flies and lands safely. When the plane lands, I get to count that as an answered prayer. But come on, statistically, that plane was going to land. Most planes are going to fly safely. You feel me? But you still give God the win right there. You know what I'm saying? And when you pray, you're sick and you pray for God, you pray to God that you get better. Doesn't really matter when you get better. It could take weeks, months, years. Once you get better, you're going to say, there, God finally answered my prayer. But a lot of people get better if you give it, enough time. It's either you get better or you die. That's kind of how this works. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I would pray when I wanted God to come through on something big, something that would strengthen my faith considerably, never happened. Never, not once did it ever happen, you know? And did I see that as God failing me? No, I just said, I must not have enough faith. Thus fueling the cycle of constantly looking internally, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? Where am I not? What is it? You feel me? But it's not good, bro. It's not good. Okay, shout out to Kai with another 20 bag, bro. There's nothing wrong with you striving for a higher standard. No one is perfect, but life is about growth. As Christians, we love who we are, but we love who we are becoming. Well, I'm telling you, bro, it's unhealthy. It's not good. It's neurotic. It's not good because you aren't becoming better in all reality. You know, you aren't becoming a better, more effective person a lot of the times. You're just nitpicking trivial things and insignificant things and stressing about them. From my perspective, some things, yeah, but yeah. I read the Quran. No, bro, it's that's never gonna happen. See, I would just pose the same before I would ever believe in anything supernatural again. I have a very simple test. Prove to me that your God exists. That's what I would say. Prove to me that your God exists. That's all you got to do. If you cannot provide any evidence that cannot be explained by a more logical, naturalistic answer, then I have no reason to believe it. Like, for instance, if you say, oh, well, I got cancer, or I was in a coma and a priest came and he prayed on me. And then later that day, in like 2 hours later, I woke up. That could just be a coincidence, man. People wake up out of comas. It happens. And so that's not enough for me. Like, it needs to be clearly, you cannot explain it by any other means. And guess what? That's not a ridiculous thing to ask for, because it happened all the time in the Bible. Happened all the time in the Quran. Happened all the time in pretty much all of these ancient spiritual books. Happened all the time. Nobody thought it was a ridiculous request in the time of Jesus. Nobody thought it was a ridiculous request. But now all of a sudden it is. It is. Yeah. So I would just pose that challenge to a Muslim. Prove to me that Allah is real. Prove to me your God exists. And they can't, just like all the others. So, no, I would never become a Muslim. I would never become anything. I don't care to read your books. You know what I'm saying? All the greatest and smartest civilizations, like the Egyptians, believed in a higher power. You don't believe that there is at least one, brother? Come on, man. The greatest and smartest civilizations that have ever existed are all here today. Technology has never been more advanced. We have never had better medicine. We've never had more advanced technology or science. The smartest generations that ever existed are all on the earth today. And they are the most atheist and agnostic ever. Don't you see that? Don't you see that as we progress and advance, we have never had less war on the earth. I know we hear all the time about war in the news, but we've never had less war, right? We've never had less poverty. We've never had less starvation. And there's still a lot. As a species, we have so far to go. But this is the best humanity has ever been. You know what I'm saying? And it's the most atheist and agnostic. What does that tell you? What it tells me is that to chalk up how advanced a nation is or a society is to their belief in God is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, the Egyptians were good for their time, but if I showed them niggas an iPhone, they would fucking have an aneurysm. If I showed them a fucking iPhone, 4K video, they would be like, oh, so you are also a god. What is your name? May we worship you. May I sacrifice my daughter, my virgin daughter, to you on an altar. Yeah, that's that advanced civilization you're talking about. Would you like this castrated boy as a servant, God? That's exactly what would happen. So, yeah, nah. I miss donuts. Okay. All right. Gucci says, do you think the apostles were fooled or liars? You know, let's say I give him the benefit of the doubt and believe that the apostles were actually real people, that they all really existed. Let's say I do that. I think there's a really good argument for Paul and Peter. The rest, all fucking like dice roll, bro. Well, let's say I give him a chance and say, okay, these are all real people. The 12, all of that, you know. Well, there are many people. Bart D. Ehrman is, of course, the most prolific at this point in time, who give explanations, logical explanations for how these religions started. Do you know Mormonism has grown at the same rate that Christianity grew? Guys, just think about all the major religions that exist today. Think about all the major religions that have existed over time, besides Judaism and Christianity, or besides Islam if you're a Muslim. How did all of those take off if they're not true? You ever think about that? If a religion growing and being successful and lasting a long time is based on it being true, how do you explain all of these other religions? Many of them that have been around much longer than Christianity and Judaism, like Hinduism. Hinduism is the oldest, I believe, organized religion that is still actively in practice today by a large group of people. How much truth is in Hinduism then? You know what I'm saying? So clearly, things being true is like the truth of the belief system is not necessary for it to take off and do well. So Don's a yapper. Bro, I am a Hall of Fame, like, professional yapper, bro. I have been a yapper since I was a jit, bro. I can talk forever. Oh man, we love the yap, bro. Thank you, Carlton Makaza with a 10-piece. If you truly asking those questions sincerely, I believe those answers are coming to you. I personally don't think your journey is over, bro. Well, I suppose we'll have to wait and see. But I sincerely doubt that they're ever coming. Okay, though I don't know the God, I still feel like it's very improbable, I think is the word, that somehow everything just exists for no reason somehow, and that it just ends. You're making a lot of assumptions there, Gucci. You're making an assumption that it exists for no reason. Like, okay, what you're saying, if there isn't like a creator God person, like a mind, like a centralized God mind, you're saying if that isn't real, even if it's not the God of the Bible or the God of the Quran or whatever, that it means nothing matters, we exist for no reason, and that it just ends. I think those aren't your only options. Okay? I think firstly, we can just be comfortable with not knowing everything, not knowing exactly how things began, or if there was even really a beginning the way we conceptualize the beginning, because the religious people, right, will say, we know the universe had a beginning because it's expanding. However, then you make a leap that it has to be an intelligent creator God that commenced the expansion of this universe, right? Scientists have already talked about the possibility of collapsing and exploding universes, that universes collapse and explodes, and it just has been doing that infinitely forever. Just as you just have an eternal God that has just always been, you have an infinite universe that just exists the way it exists, and is just. So now, is that necessarily true? No, we don't know that. The point I'm making, though, is it's an assumption. It's an assumption that is being made. And that's cool. That's how we make progress in figuring out how things work, is you have to start off with a hypothesis. And so I am perfectly okay entertaining the idea of a creator God. What we now need to do is, if you want me to believe that he is this specific person, okay, prove it. How do you prove that to me? Is neck better with hoodie or no hoodie? No hoodie. No hoodie. Yeah, no hoodie. A lot less tugging. I'll just put it like that. That's a crazy no, by the way. Oh boy. Yeah. Jay with a 5-piece, thank you. All right. Jedi with a 10-piece says, for me, all faith has done has brought loving people and helped me be loving. I've been a fan since before your journey even started, and I still love you, bro. I'm sorry for all the stress that arose. Thanks, bro. Thank you. And I do believe that Hold on, guys. I do believe that maybe in another life this wouldn't happen. Well, okay. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm glad, bro, and I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for you that that's been your experience with religion. Well, guys, we have been yapping for a minute now. Y'all want to watch this this Could Have Been Love episode 1? Hold on. Y'all ready for that? No more boring religious talk, please. Wow, you think it's boring? Dang. Yap session was sublime, Don. Thank you, bro. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who donated. Yeah. Nero, I'm gonna reach out. If you're still watching, I'm gonna reach out to you, bro. I see you got an Instagram. I'm gonna find a way to connect with you, my guy. Maybe I can invite you on and you can, we can do a collab stream or something like that. Not boring? How about cutting off your dreads? What about it? He was, but I don't know if he's still here. All right. Nah, this is the interesting part. Yeah, let's do some reacts. Yeah, yes, bro. So, Don, what about the receipts that you said you had? Isn't that proof? Receipts about what? Receipts about what? React to Sneeko? All right, now we were supposed to react to this. This is what's in the thumbnail. So let's get it. Let's go. Okay. Could have been. No, I almost said could have been records, huh? Could have been love. Episode 1, Meet the Bachelor. Let's go. Let's run it.
He's lonely. He's desperate, and he's resorted to paying.
Why is not full screening properly? There we go.
On this week of Could Have Been Love.
He's lonely, he's desperate, and he's resorted to paying $50,000 to host all these women here this week.
50,000? You can buy something.
Some women want you for your fame, your money. Some of these women might want you for your women.
Come to Papa.
My man, where's my man?
Oh.
Oh, I can't wait to f him.
Whoa.
Druski needs a mommy.
Looks like they got a wide variety of chicks, huh?
Sexy.
He's like medium ugly.
Steamy.
Bust it wide open. Yeah! Just how I like them. Butched up. What type of flavor you is? You seen the tits? I like
You gonna
that.
smack for me?
She got that big old chocolate ass. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way. Yeah, a little Happy Meal right there.
I'm 43.
I like a mature.
Really like that? I'm just having a strap with me. Clock that yesterday. Oh no. Mama beat me.
Ladies, the jig is up. You're going home.
Druski.
Hi, I'm Caleb Presley, and welcome to the Could Have Been Love Estate. Today, we embark on the romantic journey of Druski, the CEO.
Yo, Druski really bred it up, bro. Being able to rent out this mansion for this show.
The destination? Lifelong monogamy.
Really?
Some say he's single, a bachelor. Others say he's lonely, womanless. Some say he pays PR to appear to have women. They might be right.
Druski and Ruby Rose are apparently in a real relationship. That's one of the baddest in the game, and a hefty motherfucker was able to lock her down.
Their relationship wasn't real at all. She is now claiming Druski paid her.
Ruby is too rich for you to do that.
Crazy.
Oh, shit! Oh, they kissed!
I think Druski's more popular than...
Oh, of course.
I never heard of Shorty before the story, to be honest.
Really? It don't seem like he her type. She said he was funny and a nice guy. That says everything that I need to know. Then the way she said it. He funny though.
I only give it up if I'm in love. I think he has way more to lose. I think he's way more famous than her. For the record, I never slept with that man. paid for PR, not that.
What was that dollar amount that he gave her? See, ain't nobody talking about that.
Druski doesn't need to pay Ruby Rose to fucking date him.
You spend 200 bands on this girl in a year. To me, that's like, what?
One way or another, niggas pay for it every day.
Hands a fake pipe. Never happened.
Shaking my head, Druski was hitting that, and she had to take a step back and see what the she had going on.
Hey, Ruby got rid of you already? She got rid of you already?
So who is Druski? A model?
Hey, that's one thing though about funny dudes, bro. Like Druski, you get to wear your L's. You get to always remix your L's, bro, and make a bag off of it.
Human? A human model? A comedic genius? An athletic champion? A man whore? A hopeless romantic? Or is it even gay? This week on Could Have Been Love.
Okay.
We will find out if these women want him for his fame, money, and success, or are they actually after what all other women are after, $50,000.
Oh, I love it when you walk like that. I can't lie, I want that all thing, man. It could have been you, it could have been me, it could have been L.O.V.
Oh, this is a clean intro.
It could have been love, it could have been. It could have been love, could have been right across the little thing. She was juicy.
We have a variety of women here this week.
Yo, that was a tough intro. That's like a real song right there.
I want to find something real, you know? You know, people know me to be funny and all this shit, but I really do want to take it serious. I want to actually find a girl that loves me for me, not for money and all that stuff.
What specifically are you looking for?
Petite women, black, white, Latino.
Right.
Masculine.
Let me stop you right there. Masculine.
Yeah, you know, like studs or however you want to take it, you know, like.
What is it about studs that you find interesting?
They have an appealing touch to everything. You don't got to really worry about buying them clothes all the time. They can share with you.
Right.
Draws, tops, bottoms.
And what do you prefer?
Okay.
Tops or bottoms?
Well, no, I was talking about the clothes, top, bottom.
So was I. And one of them will become your lifelong partner.
Sounds good.
Are you nervous?
I'm ready.
We have provided Druski with every option of woman.
Bro said Latino.
Manly, lovely, feisty, horny, felon. So will Druski find the love of his life? Or will he be left with blue balls and a $50,000 debt? It's one estate, 17 girls, 9 beds, but only one Druski.
Some people say money can't buy love. $50,000 can. $50,000 can. 16, one me, one big old house. Excuse me, women. Yeah, this will be grand.
Once a man surrounded by hoes and broken promises, now enters into a new era of his life, of stability.
Right across the little thing, she was juicy. She don't want me, she want juicy. You never see it, but these
I ain't gonna lie.
girls be choosing.
That was a crack. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I see a single baddie on this bus, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What is this batch of women
Soon as you turn your head,
on this bus right here? Why all the black chicks look like studs?
I heard you been in bed with a loser.
They ain't got a regular black chick on this thing?
Are you looking for a man that can do you?
Love comes in all packages, big, small, white, tan, Asian, black packages that are delivered 2 hours late, but they arrive. We have hand-selected literally the top hottest women in the world to compete for one man's heart. Nubian queens, Egyptian princesses, every type of girl you could ever desire in your heart. Slim thick, fat thick, masculine.
You see, the thing is, Druski's a comedian, so he's going for the funny. You feel me? So I guess that's what's going on here. But he could have threw some, like, you know what I'm saying? He could have threw some baddies in the mix, too, to make it at least seem a little more realistic. Like this is an actual dating show. Well, all right.
Feminine, right in between. Mothers, fathers, fat ass, small ass, but seems nice. Very small, maybe too small.
He got a little lady in there, a little person, okay.
Not only are these ladies going to have a chance at your heart this week, but they're also going to have a chance at $50,000.
Yeah.
Does that element make you nervous?
A little bit, because I don't want the girls to want me for money, right?
Right.
Who's real, who's not? A lot of women are gold diggers, I hear. Women wanting men for fame, and I want something real.
It's true. Some women want you for your fame, your money. Some of these women might want you for your women. So you grab a seat, I'm gonna grab the ladies. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's see it.
Please, come on, man. I pray all these bitches bad, man. Let's go.
Bro hit the cross. That's crazy.
1, 2, 3, see you. Where's my man?
When I saw the party bus pull up, I was excited till I caught a stench of a little aroma. I caught an aroma of a little bit of SeaWorld. It smelled like an aquarium in there.
As soon as I boarded the bus, I could tell the girls smelled hot.
Wow.
Come on, bring them on.
Smelly women. That's a great start.
Come to Papa.
My man, where's my man? Where's my man?
Who the hell is that?
I promised Druski hot, girls, and we delivered. Welcome to the Coulda Been Estate. Are you ready to meet the love of your life? Please follow me. He's lonely, he's desperate, and he's resorted to paying $50,000 to host all these women here this week. So if he already knew what he wanted, he would already have it. Is that not true?
Is that not true? Oh my gosh, man. Caleb is hilarious.
It could have been love.
In that like awkward white guy way.
Man, coming in here, man, I ain't really see nothing to me. You know, I'm a really light-skinned chocolate nigga, so I ain't really into
This chick don't like dudes.
shit. For real, I'm a virgin. Not ran through. I'm just here for my baby daddy. I ain't worried about no bitches. I'm here for my baby daddy. I'm here for my baby daddy so we can go home and I can bring him back to my girlfriend. And then we're just one happy family.
Oh, she's just looking for a rich sperm donor. She has a girl back home. And she's like, hey, I want you to be the father because you have bread. 34. Dreams of a three-way with her girlfriend. Okay.
What up?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Oh, you blushing for me?
Tight shit.
Hey, boo. How are you?
I already know what it is.
So fine.
I don't even need to know your name.
What you know my name is?
Yeah, what is your name?
Ra, like
Ra.
the goddess.
Ra.
Yeah, say it with a little bit more energy.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. So tell me about yourself. Who are you as a person?
I'm a woman.
Yeah, a woman first. Cheers to that.
Thanks for clarifying.
Cheers to that.
Also, it was still pretty obvious, but
Yeah, I got you, mama.
you know, she is trying very hard to make it hard to tell.
You a what? You a virgin?
Yes.
Why you ain't experienced yet?
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Cheers to that. Cheers
Bust
to
it
that.
wide open.
Hello?
Tell her, go on, bring it back.
Tell her to wrap it up, boo. It's time to go home. You ready?
Druski is going to be so drunk by the end of this little interaction with all these women.
Yeah. We'll figure out more when we get inside.
I'm waiting on you.
For sure. I'm gonna give you this rose. Go ahead, get it.
Chat says she got better waves than me. I agree.
Perfect.
She is spinning.
Let me get my rose.
Go find your room.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you another
Granted, I'm in the curl season now. I'm out of the wave zone.
rose later.
Make sure it's on in charge, okay?
Yeah, take the drink with you.
All right,
Take it with you.
okay. Go and do what you
Go
say
on
do.
with your bad self.
I'm home.
All right now. Couple of them studs, they think I'm their baby daddy. I think they she my baby. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way.
It's gonna be me and you, and then it's gonna be my girl, right? And then it's just gonna be you in the middle, and then I'm gonna be right here, and then it's gonna be your stomach, and then my girl gonna be right here, and I'm just gonna be rubbing on you, and I'm just gonna be feeding you, asking you what you want. All that. Where you wanna go, baby? How you wanna do it? Mm-hmm.
With the studs, man, you know, we show love to each other. What we do in the bedroom is between us, right? How you doing? I'm coming to you with a hot, juicy, sensual message for discreet.
Okay, all right.
I cook, clean, suck, shut the fuck up. Sometimes shutting the fuck up might become before sucking the dick. Yeah, I'm an open book, baby. You can flip through these pages.
23. Did not see that coming. Gotta say, overly possessive, gassy. Now, she does have a good resume, right? She says she cooks, she cleans, she knows how to give you that sloppy toppy, and she knows how to shut the fuck up, according to her. I mean, that's an S-tier resume right there. That will get you hired at most places for most dudes. But okay, let's see where this goes. Gassy, willing to die for her man. Okay.
You done got your roses already, didn't you?
Yeah, baby, no, they fake, but my love.
Who the hell gave you that?
Huh?
I'm only supposed to give these roses out, so.
No, baby, you give me some too, you know?
Okay, sit down.
I really got some
Mount
for
it
you.
right there. Mount it right there.
Before you get to talking, I gotta show you some.
What you gotta show me?
You ready? Close your eyes.
I don't know.
Close your eyes.
All right.
Okay, now you can open.
No, man. That's real.
Nah, no way, bro. She really got a this has to be temporary ink. There's no way she got a real tattoo of Druski's name on her chest. These women are insane.
Yeah, you can touch it.
Oh, hell no.
That's crazy.
I like that. Tap my name on it so I know it's real. I ain't even gave it but she ready to die about that. I ain't gave it to her yet, but she ready to die about that. She up in the ranks. This what love about. You die for this shit.
Yeah.
I like that. Why you stick that tongue out like that?
Because I'm show you about it.
Okay, I bet. You can get in the house right now.
Yeah.
You ain't got to take no shit. Go ahead. Get your ass in there. Get your ass in there. Yeah, you crazy.
Them teeth, they so pearly white. I ain't know what to do. I can't wait to f him. Oh, that man's so fine.
I drop it down. You know, they got the soul food for you, but me, I got the international.
This is like she's a creator, ain't she? She's like a comedian.
National shit going on for you. You want some dumplings? I got the best dumplings. You don't even know about that.
23? Man, these chicks aren't aging too well. That's kind of crazy. 100% Chinese naturally has a man's voice. Sexually confused. Okay. Interesting resume. She looks older than 23.
What's up?
Little Asian persuasion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm the only one here, man.
Yeah,
That's all
little
for you.
Asian
What's
persuasion.
good?
I like that.
What's good to dap up? Well, yeah, this is a very masculine woman right here.
Got tea.
How you
much
doing?
you pay for
Appreciate
that?
that. You know, a little
That's
little
nice.
pretty penny.
That's nice. Ooh, this tea
pretty
nice.
penny, yeah. Everything nice. Everything I do
I can
nice.
tell.
Yeah.
You look nice. Looking like my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tight shit.
Druski sure loves these little people. He just loves having them on camera. Good for them.
Damn.
He go.
Where you from?
New York.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, for sure.
You got
New
that
York.
energy.
They got bugs out here for real.
Yeah, they do. You ain't used to no rats and roaches and shit?
Nah, we got that. We got all
There's a part of me that's like, I should at some point bring my family to New York, bro. Like, we should live in New York, just for especially my son, get a little bit of that East Coast New York, like, fuck you energy. I was like, there are times where I was like, damn, bro, I wish I grew up in New York, bro. That New York swag a little different, bro. I gotta admit, no glaze, bro. So there's a part of me that's like, yo, my son needs to spend at least a season of his life, and I got family in New York. You know, my dad lives in New York. So it's like, I was like, I should spend a little season in New York, give my son a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? And also it's good for the girls too, bro. The girls, they got a little bit of, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it makes them less gullible, less naive. You navigate in that New York culture. So, yeah. A lot of Jamaicans in New York, you'd feel at home. Yeah, nah, for sure. I know, bro. I know. We might have to make that happen.
So Asian persuasion, when she walked in there, she got a little yeah, a little bronchitis to it.
I kind of feel in the room. It's getting a little steamy in there. how I like it. I like to steam my buns, you know.
Or Florida. Florida is cool too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like the New York accent better. Also, New Yorkers speak more quickly. And this is what I've heard. And this is also my impression. You guys tell me what you think. When you speak more quickly, especially if you're speaking clearly, you sound more intelligent. People who speak more slowly, they sound more friendly. So there are pros and cons, you know, like that's the Southern drawl. You know, it feels a nice Southern drawl is like a nice hug. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice brisket. A Marlboro Red cigarette, you know, nice Southern drawl. But that New York accent is very sharp. It's crisp. It's fast. I think it's good. I think it's an advantage, personally.
I bet.
So far, he pretty good. He not bad. He husband material. I see it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The way he fed me the grapes, you know, my husband, he gonna feed me. You feel me?
Your head better turn as soon as you see me. This ass fat for a reason.
Okay. Brianna, 22. Man, all these chicks look older than their age. There is something in the water. Gen Z, be careful. Only dates black men. Okay. Doesn't identify as white. All right. I know who didn't vote for Trump.
Tight shit, tight shit, tight shit, tight shit.
Okay.
You can do a 360
right.
real quick. Yeah, go ahead. Take your thick ass in the house. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Druski's like, no interview needed. Go ahead. Just walk on through.
You going up there right there. You bust a left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey.
You go on left right there. Yeah, hang a left.
I mean,
yeah. She good.
I'm not gonna pretend like I don't understand why he might not want an interview. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't get it.
Y'all, she good. She good.
Never been with a white guy before, ever. It's not an option.
White women can be conniving.
She never had a white dude, you saying? She never had a white dude?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to her on the side. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Druski's black. My family's
Bro, it's like, listen.
black. That's just what it is. Personal preference. You feel me? Somebody gotta stand out.
Yeah, no BBL too. She said it's real, so I don't. You know, white girls don't be having that ass up on it when they ain't birthed with it.
Girl, everybody think you a BBL.
Yeah, man. I mean, some of these thick white girls though, they put niggas in under a spell, bro. I swear to you. They don't know how to act. They lose their fucking minds around a thick white girl.
Oh, damn.
I just cried because I know that ass real, baby.
God, you saw it.
Is it BBL, shots, or real? That's what she asked.
I work out.
Y'all hoes just be lying.
Hey, it's
Y'all
not lying.
hoes
It's
be
not lying.
lying.
It's not lying. I work out.
She got shots in that ass.
There's no shots in that ass.
I'm calling BBO. I'm calling BBO on the Chinese chick.
And you being too loud right now, so you need a...
That ain't working out, though. That's laying
Bitch,
on
get
the
you
table.
one. Get you one. Get you one.
This ass
Get
real.
you
You
one,
know I ain't
please.
got
Get
no
you
ass.
one,
This
girl.
ass real.
If you don't want to take the trash out, Brenton will take the trash out. Like, I'm here to be your everything. Druski remind me of me. Oh, what stud you know got boobs sitting up like this? You don't know no stud like that. Man, Druski, man, all right. Don't miss out on this stud.
What the fuck did she just say? I have no idea. I just was not paying attention enough. I missed all of it.
I'm telling you.
The man of the house, Brenton. Okay, 44. Self-proclaimed the king of the studs. Most feminine quality is her boobs.
Little T Grizzly build right here.
That's
You
crazy.
Yeah. In real life.
That's good, handsome.
You see what I got going on?
Good.
First time got a little
Yeah,
cleavage
that's
out.
what I said. I be wearing white beaters like that.
See?
We could share clothes.
Right.
That-
I can
that-
save a lot of money.
I
That's what
already
I'm
see.
here for.
Yeah, you already good with me.
Thank you.
Go
Thank
ahead, take it in the house. What's your name?
Brenton.
Brenton.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah.
What's your government?
Amber.
I knew it. I knew it.
You know what's funny though? She still looks like a girl in her face. I don't know what it is, but a lot of these, these chicks that are into chicks, and they go the whole stutter out. they start to look masculine even in the face, but for some reason she still looks like, you know, a chick. Like all you need to do is change her outfit and maybe do a different hairstyle, and then she would just look like a woman.
Okay, Brendan. Okay, Brendan. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, get in the house.
All right.
You good, T?
Thank you.
Yeah.
King of the
Your pants
studs,
sagging,
huh?
Okay, let me pull it up a little bit.
Yeah, man, that nigga, hey, he got a build on his ass. Nah, for real, on a serious note, he got a great stature, great build to him. But, you know, I just got to figure out where his mind at. I mean, I got to figure out where her mind at. Just because I feel like anybody that hide behind their dreads got something that they hiding in general in life.
The other stud, they too hard for you. I can soften up. I know how to tone my stud down.
Yeah, you can tell she one of them those adaptable studs. Like she the type where if she got to go to her grandmother's funeral, she go from Brenton to Brenda real quick, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even read that. Tyler? Is that her name? Tyler.
Finally home. Finally
24.
home.
Right, exactly.
Nice to meet you.
It's for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even though it's fake, it's cool though.
Yeah, nah, that's
I'm
what's
real,
up. That's
so
what's up.
I'm real.
Oh, you
She about look her age. She about look 24. Okay, she
really?
That's fake, but I'm
crazy arm sleeve though. Okay.
I'm real, so.
Okay. What bring you here? Like, tell me about yourself.
I like you, and I like your vibe, your smile, all of that. I think you're f***ing hilarious, so. I wouldn't really say Druski is my type. He's like medium ugly. He could like keep me warm at night.
And we took it like a shot.
I mean, from the looks of it looked like I'm a win. Off of like looks, personality, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
from
given.
the looks, yeah, you got it. I just got to figure out, you know, I want to make sure.
Chat says 100% she does track. I could see that.
You ain't crazy, you
I'm
know.
not.
Make sure
You need me to smack anybody for you?
Oh.
Just let me know. You let me know though.
You just said you wasn't crazy.
I'm not crazy. That's not crazy though.
Yeah,
I
you
smack bitches for my man.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I
for
respect
sure.
that.
Right.
I
You
like
gonna
that.
smack niggas for me?
So what you do? Like what occupation? Like what do you do on a daily basis?
I model.
Okay.
I act also. I do a lot of commercials.
I bet you ready then. All
I
right,
am.
come on. You good, Shawty? You good?
Okay, all right.
You good? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I like a little petite little shit, man. Little tiny little shit. Is she 21? You don't be knowing with the petite ones. You gotta make sure. Check the ID. I can't tell if she stood or not. I'm still trying to figure out if
She is a little like, you know, kind of in the middle, right? She is giving off a lot of masculine energy, but she does look, you know, pretty feminine in the face. So, and the attire, so okay. So she like a little Swiss Army knife. Oh, all right.
stud for real.
I had a girlfriend in college. I didn't like that bad for me. But
Oh,
these studs look
okay.
good, and all I know is they don't like him for real. They like bitches. That's how I feel. They like bitches. They want to eat on their and I'm gonna be snitching to Druski the whole time. Because one of them already flirted with me.
I'm really still trying to figure Tyler out. It seems like she hiding something. I can't tell if she hiding something. She might be hiding something.
Okay.
If you're like me, you like to keep the night going all night long. Out drinking, having fun, getting fondled with. Some more than others. Maybe a shot or two.
Druski strikes me as a heavy drinker, man.
The kickback, y'all.
Protect. Yeah, I do like big boys. You know, I like, you know, a guy that can protect me and, you know, that's taller and kind of bigger so I can
Shouldn't be too hard for you to find a guy that's taller than you.
feel more protected, and I don't think he never had nothing like this before, so.
30. Wow. She actually looks younger than her age. 3'11", but that might just be a height thing. You know what I'm saying? Only dates tall men. That should be all men. What was the other thing? Has 3 kids? Whoa! Man!
Little bow leg. Yeah. Little bow leg. What's good? What's good?
Who are the dudes, man, that are knocking this lady up? Oh my gosh.
What's your name?
Juicy.
Juicy.
Pick
I like
me up.
that. Damn. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, make sure you're good. What you gonna
Okay, I can see how she could probably convince a dude to get her pregnant.
sip of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get you a little sip of that. Yeah.
She just really just hop right up there, huh? Okay.
Like a little sippy cup.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I promise you, this is what.
So what you come here for? You came here for.
He's like, you betrayed our kind.
Love.
Yeah, I came to get you.
That's the dude. That's like how I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't even gonna go there. Fuck it.
Because, you know, we met before and we got along.
You ain't supposed to come out here right now, man. You see me, I'm occupied, nigga. You can't. No, hey.
What the hell?
Get your ass back in the house, nigga. You not supposed. That's my little, he my little helper.
My little helper is crazy.
You're not supposed to be out here right now, nigga.
He look like you.
Yeah, he got a big booty. Yeah. You gonna ride for me though?
You see where I'm at?
Yeah, I said that bow leg. You threw that bow leg on there. I'll bite this motherfucker. I'll bite that motherfucker. I will. I'll bite it.
I'm soft though. I mean,
yeah, now you right. Yeah, I'll chew it. Yeah, like a chewy bar. Yeah, a little granola.
Yeah, I like my oats now.
All right, bet. Get in the house. Get your ass in the house.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I ain't never seen a freaky little person in my life. Like, this is crazy to just observe.
Okay.
Go, get up on there.
Oh.
Get up on there. Come on.
She need lift up.
Take this rose.
Okay, give me
that. Knock door.
Thank you.
Take that in there. Dang, she got me all aroused and shit. Yeah, get your little ass in the house. Shit.
He was like, oh, you don't even know who Druski is. You said that to me.
Yeah, I did. You did. You said you didn't know.
I didn't say that.
Bitch, you had to look up what the he was doing, B.
I've been on about Druski. Like, he funny as what the how the am I supposed to not know who Druski is? The bitch being theatrical, everybody starting beef with everybody. Bitch,
Why do y'all hoes think that y'all clocking shit?
All right, you talk too much.
Y'all
I'm done
ain't
with you.
clocking shit.
Bye. Talk to you later.
Bitch, I'm not a booger. You're not finna keep picking with me.
Yeah, if Druski's my man, I'm gonna give him some. It's going all the way down. The vagina.
All right, well, okay. We know what weapons she's bringing to the table.
Exercise.
That laugh. Alyssa, 26. Giggles when she's horny. Paid for her boobs herself. Claims her ex had a shit fetish. Okay.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay, you sound a little country.
I'm from Georgia.
Oh, yeah. I can tell.
Columbus.
Georgia.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Kegs.
Okay, Kay.
Georgia.
Kegs.
Yeah, I can see it. They sitting up on you. You got a couple kegs on you right now.
Yeah, I pay good money for
Yeah, I
them,
like
so.
that.
It's not all looks. A lot of it is boobs and also the heart.
Right.
Your parents wouldn't have no problem with you dating a brother, would they?
No.
Not at all?
No, not at all.
Both of your parents,
What?
white?
Well, yeah.
They're white chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But my little
fine.
nephew's mixed.
Yeah, your nephew mixed.
Yeah.
Your nephew,
Yeah.
okay, that's good enough. That's through the family tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be fine. But you go ahead, get in the house. I want to make sure you get
At least you know. Okay, let's.
your room early. You know what I'm saying? So
I wasn't trying to pause on that frame. But at least you know, it means her parents are open to, if her nephew's mixed, that means one of her siblings married a black person. So her parents, you know what I'm saying, they're already kind of accustomed to black people in the family. So, all right, probably not racist.
Yes.
You said kegs, right?
Kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, Druski.
All right, now. Yeah, take a little shit.
I don't like fat niggas, but if you funny and fat, I give you a pass because you funny as shit. God, nigga.
Deja. Right? Is that Deja or Deja? Deja? 23. Wow. Aging like milk. Currently pregnant. Ghetto trench baby. Doesn't like overweight men. Interesting.
Damn, you ain't got no shoes on? What?
Yeah, I came barefooted just in case.
Okay.
Just in
Bitch
case of
might come
what?
to the table and try to take you from me. I don't know.
You from the trenches, ain't you?
From the trenches, North Philly.
You got that shit on you,
Got
though. I
that
like
shit
that.
on me.
I like that. You stuffed up, yeah. That shit's sitting like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's your name.
Deja.
Deja.
They call me
Deja.
Meatball though.
Okay, I see why. Yeah.
Yeah, Meatball thick, man. I ain't know Meatball was that thick in real life. You know, TV add a couple pounds, but it was almost like it did the reverse, cause in person, she way thicker than I thought she was. Meatball, she got waist and thighs.
So what brings you here, Meatball? You looking for love?
I'm just trying to, find a bond with you. That's all.
I
Get
feel
to know
that.
you more.
I respect that.
She got that dog in her.
I expect you to have some shoes on. I ain't know what type vibe you on, but I like that too, you know what I'm saying? Because that mean it's real.
I can show you what a hood
That
bitch
mean
like.
it's real, yeah. I ain't had no hood bitch before, so that mean it's real. Coming from the heart, for real. You ain't in it for the money, the fame, none of that shit. So
For sure.
yeah, I fuck with you. Let me get you a rose, shawty, because you,
Thank you. Oh my
yeah,
God.
you good. That real too. Get in the house, man. Go find your room, whatever. Do
Okay,
whatever.
period.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
need no
what it is.
roommate and make
Yeah.
sure I'm with you tonight.
I got you. You
All
know
right.
it. Damn.
Zoom in on that ass.
Meatball, she took me for a spin, bruh. Look, she a real ass man.
You gotta stand on business. You can't act like a baby and then act grown and poppin' when you want poppin'.
I
You
can't
gotta
pop.
stand on it and continue.
Yeah, if a bitch, I ain't
Stand
gonna
on
lie.
your pivot.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, if a bitch be like, come on, let's fight, she post up, like, bitch, what's up? At this point, bitch, ain't
No,
then one of
bitch.
these bitches posted up.
Okay, they didn't square up,
I
but,
like
but
that. You know why? Cause she.
I'm not no bully. I'm not
No,
finna sit, you
really-
talk.
you
I'm gonna
different.
talk with you.
okay.
You different. You different.
Camille, 23, rapper, always keeps a strap in her backpack. Does you mean a strap or a strap on? Trying to use Druski for a record deal. This is the wrong show. That's could have been
doing?
records.
How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
K1. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What that stand for?
Camille.
Camille. K1. Okay. What brings you here? Like, what's your real reason behind coming and looking for love?
I'm trying to get to know you. You gotta go pinky up.
Oh, pinky up, my bad.
That's all right, next
So
time
you
we'll
already
do it.
teaching me stuff.
Look
I
the
said,
mirror, look the mirror.
That's what's up. So what exactly do you do? Like, what is your job, everything that you...
Man, I make music.
Okay, I got my own record label.
That's why I'm here. Could have been.
But we're not here about the record label.
You're right,
We're more
you're
so
right.
here for the love finding.
You're
So, yeah, I'm gonna give you this rose so you can head in the house, get comfortable, get acquainted.
I appreciate you.
Get acquainted in the house. Take
Thank
your
you.
first steps.
All the way?
Yeah.
Druski needs a mommy, and I feel like I can give that to him. So I have Michael Myers here with his butcher knife, of course. And then I have Ghostface.
A little sloppy, but all right. Turned on by horror movies, likes to be choked, prefers more than one guy at a time.
What's good?
So a demon.
Yeah, finally got some color in here.
Yeah?
You feel me?
How are you? I'm Destiny.
Tight
It's so
shit.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Destiny. Hey, what do you do out here?
You know, I mean, I get to the money. You know,
Okay,
I'm keeping it
okay,
cute. You know,
okay,
I'm
yeah.
really taking care of myself.
I like that.
Connie in chat like, oh yeah, she my top.
I'm gonna give you this flower. You go ahead.
Thank you,
Yeah, I mean, you good.
Connie like them a little messy. He like them like a wet burrito. Yeah, Connie, you more of a wet burrito kind of guy, huh? You more of a wet burrito kind of guy. You know, they got their place.
You good? Go ahead, find your room.
I don't like my burritos with a fork. You know what I'm saying? I like a dry burrito personally. I like stuff tight and in their place. But hey, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I've never been with no guy before, but
Oh man.
baby, let me see what's going on with you. Come, vente, papa. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I gotta see you face to face, papa. Dead ass.
Janet, 22. She actually looks her age, but all the stuff she got going on kind of makes it a little weird. Can transform into a woman at night. Wow. And open to trying something new. Okay. A lot of lesbians. You wouldn't have thought that Druski would have invited so many on a show about finding love, but okay.
Yeah.
Like I get it if 2 or 3 for the jokes, but it's almost feeling like half.
El Janete. What's your name?
Jay.
Jay.
Yes, sir.
What J stand for?
Janet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go by Drew. Drew Alexander III.
Okay, the
He
third.
likes studs?
Okay.
Yeah, what brings
That's
you
not
here?
a joke?
Well, you know, the
You
whole
know, I thought that was like a bit, like a joke. You like for real, he really does, he's attracted to studs? That's kind of weird.
thing is about love. That's really the main thing. Trying to see if it's out there or not. You know,
Me and you kind of got that same Hispanic little hairline.
You're right. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at it.
We got something in common.
That's weird, dude. If he really is into studs, that's kind of weird, bro.
We do.
I mean, look, love who you love. Love who you love. I'm just saying, like, okay.
Take your ass in there, Daddy Yankee.
No, Papa. Gracias. Gracias.
Yeah, Papa. Yeah, go that way.
You want to feel extra dominant? Ooh. Okay. I can see that logic. Not okay, not for me, but I hear you.
Ooh.
El Lefto. I ain't never talked to a Latino stud, so that's something new for me.
Gracias, Papa.
Yeah, you good, Papa? Yeah, a little Spanish. I ain't past Spanish 1 or 2, but I'ma figure it out. I'ma figure it out.
All right.
That lady's the same age as my mama. What is you talking about? Girl, but didn't nobody say nothing about you when you was laying on the bed. You was irrelevant. You weren't even talking to discuss.
No, I'm very relevant. That's why I'm here.
You're 43 and one of
You're 43
You're 43 and still trying to find love. And trying to find love.
43 and popping it, bitch. If you here for Druski, worry about Druski. Period. Motherfucker keep talking about I'm 43.
Whoa.
Bitch, Rashida 43, Beyonce 43. I don't care. Yes, I am old, and I'm fine, and I'm young, and I'm turned. I'm all of the above.
She got that old raspy woman voice.
And what? Babe, I love you. You my everything. We got a lot of the same qualities. Like, it's giving peanut butter and jelly. It's giving what's up. I'm coming for the #1 spot. They gonna learn about me.
43. Now, you know, them older women, they're experienced, right? There's always a pro and a con to everything. Only dates men half her age. Claims Druski ghosted.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm doing good now that I see you.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
43. I like a mature.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that. That's why
I like
I'm
a
here.
mature vibe. I f with that. The older gotta make sure the young little tenderonis is set in line. So that's why we need her, cause she gonna cut it up for me. So she gonna set it straight. This is my little mini-me hey, come on, man.
Hey, brother.
Little pit bull.
You gonna be my brother-in-law.
Little Chihuahua pit bull mix I got here, man. That little man.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, bro,
hey,
really.
Good, man. He chillin', you know.
That's
Get you a little Taylor Port. Yeah, go ahead and take that.
Thank you.
Go find your room right now. You can help her find a room. Yeah, he got you. He gonna take you to the room.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, he good. Take her to the room, nigga. She the mama of the house. I'ma f her on the side just cuz. I'ma show her just cuz. And you gotta do that with the older, mature ones just because they on some mama shit with you. She gonna tell you like, nigga, shut the f up. And be like, all right. I'm gonna get quiet every time.
Prize Picks is the most fun I've had, winning up to 25 times my money this season. You just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on them, is the most exciting.
Enormous selection of players and stat types.
Skills, you could turn $1,000 into $25,000. I win every time. I pride myself on the app. More or less 6 lineup and get $50 instantly when you play $5 lineup. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Well, normally I'm into women, you know what I mean? But it just depends, you know, if the guy is right, if the vibe is right, he looks like he has a great head on his shoulder. It kind of look like his mama raised him right, for sure. So, and I'm attracted to that. So we gonna see how it go. My men, my women, I treat everybody that I'm with right.
Erica, 36, MILF, bisexual, quiet observer. Okay.
Rock star.
How you doing?
Yeah. You already made it in the house. I like tied it up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead, get in the house.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you good. I like your swag too, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, just how I like them. Butched up.
She was a little musty too. That's why I said I already know what it is. She got that biker sleeve cut off. Hey, right up my alley.
You got your pretty bitches here. You got your studs here. You got a real here, okay? You my baby daddy, period.
Jada, 25. Cocky, looking for a baby daddy. Crash out. Okay.
Okay, a little chocolate.
Well, hello.
Chocolate mochaccino.
You already know.
Okay. What's
Hey,
your
Big
name?
Daddy, I'm Southside.
Southside, okay, Southside. I ain't gotta ask you where you from.
You already know.
Yeah, I already know.
Riverdale, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
So what you do, Southside? Like, what's your occupation?
So I'm a rapper.
Okay. Yeah, you know I got a record label.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to be on Could Have Been Records.
If I was down,
You know,
and out,
she actually has pretty good facial structure.
like on my last, sleeping on the floor, you gonna ride with me?
Of course I'll with you.
For sure. And
You know, I'm trying to articulate myself in a way. I'm a married man.
a cup of coffee, what type of flavor you is?
What type of flavor? Oh,
Yeah.
a sweet Italian cream. Oh my God, when I met my man Druski, so
But I don't like all that. I don't like all the tongue out and all of that.
fine, y'all. It's so fine. I can't even help myself.
She got that black line mustache shit around
Oh,
the lip. I don't like it.
okay.
You know, I'm his little chocolate, his little Hershey piece.
Hey, hold on. Why the you got my book bag?
This yours? First of all, time out. Don't do that now. Don't do that. She said she had an MCM bag. Oh, I don't steal. I don't do
You can
that
put my
shit.
shit back, twin. Appreciate you, twin.
There is some tension, I won't lie. People sizing each other up.
Don't do that, bro.
What?
Don't do that.
You got my book bag.
I got
I'm
you.
wondering why a nigga
100%.
got my book bag.
100%.
What
I
was
respect it. I respect it.
I said appreciate you, twin.
I
calmed
respect
it down,
it.
twin.
But
so
don't do
don't
that.
lecture me, twin. I
I'm
calmed
not
it down.
lecturing you.
Like, it really was all an accident.
Hold on. All the extra voices is drowning out.
I think the girls really hit it off. I saw a couple of them having a good conversation.
You know, I have a theory why women go like hit 10 more so than dudes. You know, like it always seems like women in these shows and just, in like World Star videos, they're always ready to square up. And I think it's because they don't hit that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you ever seen women get in a fight and just like a chick get decked and she's just like laid out flat on the ground? It's always like a bunch of like smacking around. So they kind of like, puff up way more easily than dudes because, dudes, I mean, you get in a fight with a dude, you could end up in the hospital, bro.
It was loud. They were passionate about getting to know each other.
Somebody gonna get slapped tonight.
And
what
I
about
have-
it, bitch?
I
I'm
didn't
let
have
you
shit with
know.
you.
Cause
I
I'm
didn't
not
have
gonna
shit
let
with
nobody
you.
give a if you a
got shit with you.
stud, whatever.
I'm not
You're not gonna
tripping.
talk to me like that.
I'm not tripping.
Cause I'm really like that.
Wow.
Cause you are.
I'm not tripping. These bitches do not stand on business. They just talk.
Bitch, you was being disrespectful.
How?
Don't talk to me like that.
How?
Talking about ain't nobody need
You
all
was
them extra
jumping in
voices.
somebody else's shit.
I don't give a what
Where you from?
talking about.
Is y'all
Oh, yeah, no, she's a definition of a crash out. What is this?
crazy? I'm just having a strap with me. Why you got my shit? Is y'all crazy?
She's scared. I ain't gonna lie. She don't have the strap with her now. She's scared. I got a little bit of nervous energy right there. Troy, 6'4", basketball center, introvert.
Yeah. What that? Respect.
How you doing?
Respect, dog.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, man, What's your name?
Troy.
They always pick some stupid shit like Troy. I tell you that straight up. Your ass name ain't Troy on this show. Behind me, got me fucked up.
If you're not making me laugh, I don't care how
Troy.
fine you are. My vibe is unmatchable. I'm about my money. I'm a bad bitch, so how could he not want to pick me?
Morgan, 21, daddy's little I was literally thinking that, bro. I was like, her father must be so disappointed. Didn't know who Druski was prior to the show, only in it for the money.
I'm the Barbie that you can't play with.
Yeah, I told my.
They say the best for
Yeah,
last.
say the best for last. Take this. Yeah, go on in the house. Go ahead. Yeah, go on in the house.
Like
Druski do way too much for that white bitch, bro. I swear to you.
Thank you,
That ain't a good look.
baby.
Oh, matter of fact, come on back. Come on back.
He saved it. He saved it. He saved it.
Come on
He
back,
saved
Never
it.
mind. Never mind. Go ahead, take your ass on in there.
He saved it. He saved it. I was like, bro, you really doing too much.
It's a pinch.
like somebody pinching it. I don't know, man. It's like.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong. You know, if a girl don't got a big old booty, I'm just saying. He was acting like she the best thing that ever drop out of heaven.
It could have been love. It could have been. It could have been love.
Okay.
Bitch, kill it.
Damn.
She fancy, skin tone Bambi. I see chocolate, real eye candy. Hit her with the.
Y'all gotta chill.
She showing her titties? Bitch, turn this way.
Bitch, okay. Play. Now watch it work.
Hey. I want to turn. Like, it's my turn. Like, get off. Me.
No, I'm not though.
No. It's my turn, get off.
Let her get a turn though. Let her
bitch
get can't. No, this mine.
Swing on me.
Bitch, no, this our house, bitch.
Swing on me.
She said, hit her, bitch.
You hit her, you going to jail.
It's a lot of goofies. It's a lot of drama stirring up. So I'm just in the pot mixing.
I feel like white girl just tried you and you ain't do shit.
She ain't trying shit.
This girl is such a crash out, bro. She's such a crash out.
You ain't do shit.
She ain't try shit.
She sized you up,
Yo,
though.
Hall of Fame instigator.
At the end of the day, if it's my way to get y'all hoes out, I gotta instigate fights. That's what I'ma do.
Wow.
You being weird, bitch.
You being weird. You being weird.
No, you clocked me
You
earlier and I
being weird.
clocked
You
your
mad
tea,
because I
and
clocked
now
you yesterday. If you was mad about me clocking you yesterday, you should have clocked yesterday.
Whoa.
Who you talking to? I'm not the bitch to play with. I'm from Memphis 10 where we get in beat hoes every day. Bitch.
You are a crash out. I don't care. It's already on camera. And I'm a very educated, well-spoken girl. But don't fucking try me like that. Don't ever in your fucking life.
You talking about?
Wow.
I want take it.
Wow. It's almost like, you know, when you go to prison, I've never been to prison, but from like TV shows I've watched, it's like if you're a little dude and somebody tries you or you feel like people don't respect you, you kind of got to do something really, you know, to set the tone early. Like, look, I don't care what I look like. Don't fuck with me. I think that's what this white girl is doing right now, you know, because she's into space. It's a lot of ratchet energy. And she just wants people to know, hey, listen, don't fuck with me.
You talking about? Beat me, ho! Oh, my mama, beat me! Beat me! Beat me!
Oh.
See, I started off with the pink wig. Now I'm back to the Cleos. Bitch, I'm trying to be a woman. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to get sent home. Bitch, he just gave me a rose. I got this name tatted on me. How you tried me, so I have to whoop your ass like a can of grits, bitch.
And honestly, no, I need to talk to y'all. Because if that hoe touched me, I swear to God, this the real world. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do.
Ladies, as you know, we've had a day. You got to meet Druski.
My man.
Some of you physically assaulted each other. But unfortunately, tonight someone has to go home.
Oh.
The way you know you made it to Druski's heart is if he gives you a nickname. And tonight, he's gonna be giving a nickname to every single one of you, except one.
He already said little bye-bye.
Yeah, shit, bro.
If you do not receive a nickname tonight, you're getting on the bus. The jig is up. You're going home.
All right, guys, place your bets. Is he sending a stud home on the first round?
Clap it up for our bachelor.
Come on, place your bets.
My man, you look good, baby.
Druski, you want to address the ladies before we eliminate one of them?
Well, you know, we've had a great day. I'm hearing that there was a couple of little, you know, rambunctious things that went on inside.
You should have cracked that shit yesterday.
I don't mind that. You know, I'm with all that. I'm a rambunctious type. Therefore said, let's go out with the first name. Let's do it. Somebody got to get on that bus.
Dang, Daddy.
Not me.
And the rest of y'all will be entering the mansion through the golden gates.
Ladies, if I call your name, step up, and we will give you your nickname.
This shit hard, damn. My chest is beeping.
First, Jakasha.
Oh, yeah, you know she ain't going nowhere. You know she ain't going nowhere. She gonna make it far in this show.
Don't fall now, shorty.
Shakasha,
Shorty made it.
your nickname from Druski is Nugget.
Nugget, all right.
As you can see, yeah. I call her that because she got that ham bone. Go ahead and take this right here. Let me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I get you.
I just knew at that moment, like, that was gonna be my man.
You made it nugget size.
I'm not like them. I'm a whole different breed.
You get a little small one. Yeah, get in there, Nugget. Get your nugget ass in there. Yeah, a little Happy Meal right there. Go ahead, my bad.
Make it clap for a rich nigga. We don't do little boys. If I want it, he gonna eat it.
The next woman is Morgan.
All right.
Morgan, the nickname Druski has chosen for you is Pinch.
I gotta admit, I like me a little Pinch.
Okay.
You do. Go ahead, get in the house, Pinch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that though. She got a little diaper butt. I like that.
Come on now, like, no.
Oh man, Pinch, bro.
Bitch, that's pissing me off. We ain't cool right now. We beefing like on some real you're not stopping me. Like, look at this.
I'm not crashing out over no bitch like that.
The next lady that will be joining us tonight is Janet. Druski has chosen for you Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee. Yeah. Little stud love right there.
I was a little nervous because I didn't know what the to expect. But at the same time, I feel like everything played out cool, you know?
She almost looked like a chick right there, bro. Right, like she went from a dude. Watch. She's gonna transform into a chick
I feel like everything
right there. Just get rid of the fade and the lineup and the tattoos and the gut long hair. And it's like, oh, there's a girl under all that.
played out cool, you know? Druski, I'm waiting for you, baby. Stop playing with me.
Get your ass in there. Yeah, a little Latino, man. I like me a little Latino. That's why
Latino is crazy.
I chose it, man. I gotta have the, a little assortment in the house.
You do?
Yeah, yeah.
The next lady that will be staying with us tonight is Tyler.
Give me my blanket, bitch.
Bitch, that's my blanket.
I'm at the school with somebody's scenery out just in case, you feel me? Somebody try to take my man because I'm not with it. How I fight for my man in real life, I'm gonna fight for my Druski in real life.
Tyler, the nickname Druski has chosen for you is Switcheroo.
It should have been thief.
What the
reason why I chose switcheroo, you could do both. You got the little stud stem, and I like that about you, because we don't know which way you gonna go.
I'm going your way.
Yeah, a little switcheroo.
I feel like she didn't like that. I think she might have been a little offended. I don't know. She might not be trying to look kind of studdish, you know?
Yeah, a little switcheroo. All right, go ahead, Switch.
These other women ain't got shit on me. Druski know that. No, now I'm really in it to win it. Like, I don't think that he's medium ugly anymore. Like, I actually think Druski look good. Druski, maybe it's because you've been losing weight.
The next lady that will be with us this evening, Deja.
Oh, that's me, Deja. Period, that's me,
Deja.
period.
They
Thank
say
you,
that
y'all.
in the black community, it's pronounced Deja.
Deja is how they say it.
Yeah.
I want to hear my nickname, though.
Oh, yeah.
Deja, your nickname, Meatball.
But you knew that already.
He's sexy, like. So you telling me Druski don't like hood bitches? Like, I'm a hood ratchet ass bitch, you feel what I'm saying? I think I want to now. I don't know, it's giving one fuck.
I can tell. All right.
Troy.
Yeah.
Troy, the nickname Druski has chosen for you is Bree.
Going back to the roots. As you know, your name Brianna, and I wanted to, bring it back to what I know, what I met you as, so bring it back to home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I like. Go ahead.
I appreciate it.
Head in the house, Troy.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to move in. To get my room, get my bed, get comfortable, and take the throne where I'm supposed to be. In person, I was like, whoa, bro, actually looks good.
This is crazy, bro. At first, I was like, what is Druski doing with all these studs? But this is actually like an interesting show because of that dynamic. Okay.
Amber.
Yeah.
Amber, the nickname Druski's chosen for you is T-Grizz.
T-Grizz. I love the build. I appreciate your demeanor.
T-Grizz.
I like
Oh, no.
Keep it gangster.
He said on shake like T Grizz, and that's okay. I mean, it coming from him. The shape don't matter. We ain't worried about my little belly. Me and him got the same belly. That's why I like him.
Come get this rose, bro.
Thank you, Juice. You got me turned into a girl.
You finna blush, bro.
That big belly loving, huh?
Yeah, my bad.
They gonna rub bellies.
Oh, my bad. Hey, man, she could get like that. She could get like that, man. Yeah. My bad, y'all. I get a little out of body.
The next lady that will be staying with us this evening and not going home on the bus is Katharina.
Katharina.
Oh, come on, baby.
All right.
What's up, baby?
Come on now.
Katharina, your nickname is TT.
You the auntie of the house. You got to keep it all mature and keep everybody in line. So you hold it down. You get in the house.
I like that too.
Yeah, hold it down.
Thank you. Give it up for TT, baby, and this mother.
Yeah, go ahead, TT.
You his mama age. What the f?
That lady old enough to be your auntie.
Go ahead, T.
Yup.
Druski said he like him seasoned, baby. And I'm still gonna stand on big motherfucking business like I've been doing. The other girls, they definitely sleeping on me, but guess what? They can stay sleep, cause baby, I'm woke, and I ain't going nowhere.
Good stuff.
Kaylee.
Ooh, Kaylee.
Kaylee, your nickname is Country.
The reason why I chose country, because you had that demeanor, and I like everything about you. I want to get to know you a little bit more. So, yeah get in the house, y'all. You good. Y'all
Oh, yeah, this Connie girl. This is Connie girl over here.
I ain't doing no kissing yet.
The final 8. Keep in mind, ladies, not only are you competing for Druski's heart, but also for $50,000.
Hey, Jesus. Hey.
That's that wet burrito.
The next lady that will be joining us tonight
that's
in
King?
the Could Have Been Love Estate is Rosa.
The boy Roe. The
The nickname that Druski has chosen for you is Timothy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I like Timothy, you know, I felt like the real you came out as soon as I met you.
Oh.
So it's almost like you tried to hide it, but him was coming out regardless.
Oh, okay. This is what? I'm a girl.
The clothes can't hide it. Yeah, them boxes gonna show, baby.
You know, it's so crazy, man, how they're all different. Troy, she was mad that she got the name Bree Bree because it was feminine. This chick, this is getting difficult. This chick, she looked more like a dude than Troy, and she's mad for getting a masculine name. That's kind of weird.
Girl, they gonna show every time. Hold it down, yeah. Go ahead in the house.
All right, I'm going to the house.
Is that a Dickies suit she got on? That's Dickies?
My little a little moist, a little bit. I'm ready to go have his baby a little bit. It's my man. Like, he's so handsome. Then no gay shit, like no homo shit.
What?
Next, Brianna. Your nickname for the week is White Chocolate.
White chocolate.
White chocolate.
Yeah, because she got that big old chocolate ass.
White chocolate. You got it.
That white chocolate ass. I'll bite that motherfucker. Get your ass in there.
Ladies, there's 6 of you left. Next, staying with us tonight, Camille.
But my legs shaking.
Camille, your nickname is K-Dot.
Okay, K-Dot.
Yeah, I really don't know why I picked that name, but hey, take this rose. Where that hat you had on?
Man, I don't know. It's somewhere in here, this bitch.
Yeah, somebody must have beat her
K-Dot?
ass.
Oh, because she's a rapper.
I'm just having a strap with me. Why you got my shit?
Next.
That hat is barely holding on.
Erica. And your nickname, chosen by Druski, out of affection, is Eric.
We're going to dress you as Eric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
Hey, you in the house, baby. You in the house.
All right.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
I'm definitely a silent assassin, for sure. All them other bitches gonna have to worry about me. I ain't even gonna cap to you. They gonna have to worry about me.
Next, staying with us, receiving a rose, Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Yay! I hate that name, but yes.
Alyssa.
That's funny. I'm actually surprised a Chinese girl took so long because she, I think she's clouded up. That would be crazy if she gets sent back on the bus.
Good. I'm looking at him right now. Your nickname is Demon.
Demon. I just like to look in your eyes. You got that demon look.
Okay.
Try and get with it.
Didn't I call her a demon? I can't remember. Was it her that I said, oh, she's a demon?
My bad, bro. My bad.
He said demon. I was like, damn, like he really like saw like my soul.
Whoa.
And it just felt good.
Whoa.
Go ahead, demon. Go ahead.
3 of you remaining. 2 flowers left.
That's crazy. That's some
She
shit.
really does have a man's voice, though. That's crazy. She's like, this is insane.
There.
Staying with us.
So don't need to tell us. We already know.
Nina.
Nina. Bye-bye. I love y'all.
Nina, congratulations. Your nickname is Asian Persuasion.
Goddamn.
Damn.
The reason.
Asian Persuasion. Hey, what's the name of that Asian chick from Tekken, bro? Or Street Fighter? Chun-Li? That's what I would have called her Chun-Li if I was the one coming up with the names.
That's why I called her Asian Persuasion. I mean, yeah. We might break it down to AP too. We call you AP. She's staying. She's staying.
I love
Final
y'all.
2.
You into Asian persuasion, huh? This gonna be good.
Ladies, you're the final 2.
All right, chat. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Crash Out? I think he gotta go with Crash Out. One, you know what I'm saying, between the two, she looks better, let's be honest. And 2, I think she's gonna be more entertaining in the long run because you need that chaos in a situation like this to keep things going.
Which means one of you will get to continue to compete for $50,000 in this man's heart, and the other one will be getting on that bus and going to God knows where.
Now, maybe he think Crash Out did too much in the, you know what I'm saying, during the day while they were just chilling, but knowing Druski, I think he's going to pick Crash Out. Let's see.
Do you want to say anything before we find out who it is who's going home?
If you don't pick me, I still love you, fool.
I respect that. I respect that.
She the one that got the tat. Oh, if she gets sent home, bro, that's so messed up. If she gets sent home, she's the one that got Druski's name tatted for this. I hope that's temporary ink, man. I hope that's temporary ink.
Same by me. If I don't get picked, I mean, it will hurt real bad, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I still love you.
It is what it is.
That's a good
F***ed
attitude.
up, though. That's crazy, my n***. That shit f***ed up, Druski. Bro, I went through the straight for you, my nigga. And you didn't pick me? My nigga, I know some shit, though. I'm my mama. I'ma f*** this house up. I'ma show your ass. I'ma show your ass, Druski.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
I gotta fly you, my nigga, to come be with you. And you didn't pick me? Shut the f up, bitch. Cause he picked me, ho. You'll be all right. Oh, Jesus. No, bitch, you finna fall.
Let's get to it.
Druski, you ain't pick me.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get your big ass up, bitch. Druski, you ain't pick me. Bitch, I'ma help you one time. Get your ass up.
Who's the weakest? Oh, definitely Miss Memphis. She finna be out the door. Let's be for real. She bring the drama, but she ain't Big Mama. You feel me?
Final 2, 1 rose. All of our hearts are beeping.
Oh, shit.
Join us right here to receive your nickname, Morris.
Oh, shit, it's me, bitch.
Damn, what the
See ya,
fuck?
bitch. Ah, it's me.
Wow! I didn't see that coming.
Ah, shit. Hey, hey.
This is insane.
Just
Wow.
Oh, I'm crying.
I guess Druski thought she did a little too much.
You give
Oh, look at me, Mama. I made this.
You got it. You're the Bachelor. You're the Bachelor. You should do it.
Oh, Druski.
Morris, your nickname given to
broke my
you.
f***ing glasses, bitch.
Your nickname given to you by the potential love of your life.
Potato. I'm guessing Little Potato.
Wife and husband.
I got you tatted, babe.
Yep. She got my name tatted. Get in the house. Your nickname
Morris?
is?
Bambi.
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 How can we switch it up? Get in the house.
Damn.
Southside. I'm sending her home just because I don't like the black lipstick shit around her mouth. And
Wow, really? That's what did it for you? Ladies, pay attention. Guys don't like this, I guess.
I'm gonna tell her that no, because I'm pussy.
I'm not a fan, personally.
But
I don't know if it was enough to send her home, though, but okay.
Some other shit just so she feel good. Go on. I don't like the black lipstick shit around the lip. We loved you a lot. You had great
I bought you
perpetuity.
t-shirts and everything. I was gonna give them to you tomorrow,
We loved your decency, your perpetuity, and consistency. But we are sorry.
Wow.
And
to get on the bus,
This
mama.
can't be for real.
Security, can we escort her to the bus?
Oh.
We enjoyed your time here, and we wish you could have made it into the beautiful, could have been Love Estates.
But not that bad because you voted her out.
Yeah, well, somebody had to go.
Someone had to go tonight.
Somebody had to go. But Bambi made it, man. Hey, who you got tonight? I might hit that little Bambi. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bambi! What up, baby?
I knew it was me, bro. That shit's so lame. I just wanna go home, bro. Ooh, y'all, get the out my face. I swear to God, I will beat the out your camera on God. Get that shit out my face, bro. Y'all lame as Y'all sent me home for this ugly ass, double neck ass. If I don't get picked, I mean, it will hurt real bad, but at the end of the day,
Oh my gosh.
it's what it is. I still love you.
What I've maybe been most proud about with our contestants is the class and character they have shown.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Camera in my face. I'm not playing with none of y'all niggas. I don't give a about none of that shit. Call the police, nigga. Y'all shit like
Embracing their loss
Wow.
with poise, character, compassion, and sportsmanship.
Get the off me. Move. I'm telling you, if you don't get the camera out my face, bro, all that shit. Get me off this buzz. Get the off me. I don't care about none of that shit. Go get my shit.
Losing out on someone like Druski is not going to be an easy pill to swallow.
Oh my gosh.
On the couch. I just said that.
They got it. Oh, the wig came off. This is, whoa.
Get the out my
She really earned the name Crash Out.
face before I slap your bitch ass. If any cameraman come up in this bitch, I'ma beat your ass. So you better be ready.
Dang.
She going home. She getting the out of here.
Y'all ain't even let us get through day one. Oh, I swear to fucking God, I hate your stupid shit.
I was the last two. They were like, y'all got any words? Mama, I had a lot of words. Mama, I fell out. Mama, I started crying.
You fell out.
Druski. Mama, I said, Druski, I know your ass ain't finna send me home.
Don't post me on shit. On God, I'm a dog.
How old was she again? She's like 23, 24 or something like that, right?
Whole motherfucking show on Jesus Christ. No, you
On
die.
Jesus, not
Stop
JC.
talking to me.
Not JC.
I knew it was me, bro. That shit's so lame. I just want to go home, bro. That shit's so lame. I invested so much in this shit, bro.
That's crazy.
This season on Could Have Been Love.
Respectful, classy, elegant women.
A man building an empire cannot do it with a hood rat.
He got Umar?
Now I got money now. I gotta deal with this shit for, man. Hey, ride. Okay. Oh! Compete for my heart. I ain't say fight for it. God damn! This is a show about love. Put them in the mud. We gonna see who wanna squabble. Oh! Chill. I ain't doing no kissing yet. Ah! Ladies always say they want a country boy. They don't know what come with it.
I'm gonna suck your dick from the back and make your ass clap.
Have fun in that swamp. Who's that gasolina? Hey!
I don't want to get in the middle of some freaky business that you got going on with all these girls.
I'm gonna bring you another rose later. There's no freaky.
Drew, I'm not into that.
Hold up. Like that. Hold it for 3 seconds.
I ain't gonna lie, it smelled like bounce that ass.
Yeah, it's like a swamp in that motherfucker, man. God damn. You say you a man, be a man now. Man up.
I think you need to continue looking.
I would agree with Nana.
If a gun was to your head, you gonna take the bullet?
Yes.
Stop thirsting for the white vagina.
Hey, there's some good white pink out here, man. I'm trying to convince you on it.
I need you to deal with the consciousness, Druski. Stay with me.
I don't want to have sex with anybody at all.
Wait, ain't that Bobby?
Cool with a little creamer in my coffee.
Me and you left, I'ma you up.
Don't play with me.
Coulda, woulda, what we coulda been.
Turn around. She got like 2 meatballs in the back of her ass. Feel me?
My uncle, he taught me everything I know.
Do what the I said do is shut the up.
All y'all bitches is yo, this shit weird, bro.
Who will win Druski's heart and $50,000?
Whoa!
Oh, shit!
50K?
It felt like love. I tell you that. It felt like love.
I don't know why this whole time I thought he was saying like he rented this place for 50K for a week, which that's an insane amount of money now that I think about it, to rent a place for a week, 50,000. But they're going to win 50K. Dang, okay.
It could have been love. It could have been. It could have been love.
Bro, this is a good song. I like this. I like this song. The beat, whoever the artist is, pretty good stuff.
Let us know in the comments who you vote to get eliminated next.
Next, chat. Who we sending home next? Who we got to send home next? I say we send home Bree Bree. Send home Bree Bree. She strikes me as very boring. Bree Bree, we on board? We sending home Bree Bree or Troy? Meatball. All right, we send home Bree Bree. You go, if you want Meatball, then you go comment on the video. Comment Meatball. Yeah, send home Bree Bree. Okay. Cool. Well. All right, guys. That's it. That's the show for today.
How we get back on the road? Last time we said that we're running it up. Somehow again now we broke.
I'ma try and drop this song soon, man.
For a long time. We don't need nobody co-sign. Brother, we just gotta lock in. Already know that it's go time. Look out for me, like how I look out for you. Don't trust no one. I don't trust nobody new. Everybody gotta move. You gotta watch how they walk.
I need to drop it, don't it?
You better watch how you talk to me.
I know.
That's why we don't got shit. Always wanna spaz out. Always on that young shit.
All right, guys, peace out. Have a great night. See y'all soon. See you soon.
How we get back on the road? Last time we said that we're running it up. Somehow again now we broke. Looks like we right back to stacking it up. We've been at this for a long time. We don't need nobody co-sign. Brother, we just gotta lock in. Already know that it's go time. I don't wanna tell your ass again. Do not fuck with that bitch. She is not your friend. Everybody tryna tell me shit about what you did. I ain't tryna hear that shit, but I know that's what you did. Fuck, nigga. Ain't you tryna get your money up? Let's go, nigga. I'm just tryna get this money up. Let's go crazy. Love how we get when we're dedicated. One day we gonna say that we made it. They cannot say that we hesitated. Getting it up like it levitated. How we get back on the road? Last time we said that we're running it up. Somehow again now we broke. Looks like we right back to stacking it up. We've been at this for a long time. We don't need nobody co-sign. Brother, we just gotta lock in. Already know that it's go time.